Yo, it's the level of competition for me. Two bastards locked in a verbal annihilation, dog fight. You bring in the bars, you bring in the wordplay, the attributes that make the battle grand. Get the breakdown, baby. Get your bars up. Fuck with us one night a week. Salute.
What it do? It's your girl Winged, the Breakdown Crew Network. You are on Just Winged, and I am here with my brother. And wait, that way. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Why I said Jag. Y'all know who it is, man. Slave DBIC, man. Out that We the People TV crew, man. The Breakdown Crew, as usual, just winging it. What we on today, man? Wing?
We got a special guest today. Listen, my brother, like we go way back, like. What is it? 4 flats in the Cadillac? Is that what it is?
That's what they would say.
Yeah. Mr. King of Band, CFO of what is it? Midnight Madness. Like, yeah. Jakkboy Maine, Japanese. I don't know if you use that no more. We're gonna talk about that too.
Right.
Roll that beautiful roll out red carpet for me.
All right, man. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado. Jakkboy Maine in the building.
What's happening? Happy for y'all having me on.
Nothing much. What's going on? Long time, bro. Long time. Let me just say before we get, I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. I
came a long way, right?
Like, dead ass. I am so proud of you. Like, the growth of just seeing what you doing right now. You know what I mean? It's nothing, no shade to anyone, because me and you always had that, you know what I mean? No, like no shade to anybody else, but knowing you know what I mean? It was humbling to me when you first hit me up about some battle rap shit, but it was like, wow. And I'm like, Jack, you know who you talking to, right? Jack's like, hell yeah, what you mean? I'm like, well, goddamn, all right. But from then to see where you were then, to see you leave for a minute, and then for you to come back and what you own right now, like that shit is so dope to me. Like I'm so proud of you.
And you know, I'm a trench baby, so when people get to talking down on my name like the culture did, the only way to get out of it is to show and prove. So it's like, all right, let me take time off, get my brain right, get my emotions right. You know what I'm saying? And then let me come back and shut shit down. And now the same person who, I'll admit it, sat me down for a little bit, sitting this ass down. So, you know, the world works crazy.
Look at God.
Richmond shit.
The Richmond shit, the world is crazy. Now, this nigga sitting out what look like about to be a year or so. No, I ain't seen this nigga name on a flyer. No. You know, the world changes, you know?
What's the saying? Shit look different. What is it? When the rabbit got the gun, whatever. You know what I'm
saying? Y'all be even more crazy if I tell you, boy, looking for a battle with me. That'll be crazy, right? He looking for a battle with me. That'll be crazy, right? Crazy, right? Yeah, that lets you know what I'm doing.
Interesting. Okay. Like I mean, it's always been Jack is a star. Like Jack had like. Remember we was we ain't gonna go all into that, but we was on our way to an event, and I think I said to you, I was like, Jack, I was like, I fuck with you, but I really wasn't into you back then until I think the Migos. I was like, I heard you and was like, that's how I was introduced to the Migos for real. Because everybody knows I don't listen to all this other shit. And Jack was at a Survivor Series or something. And the battle that he, it was whatever line that was, it was popping. That song was popping at the time, and I was like, I'm saying the line with Jack, and I'm just kind of like, and I forgot who told me, that's the Migos. I'm thinking Jack made that shit up. I'm like, but this right then, I was like, he made it hot for me, and I know that's just not me. You know what I mean? I know some other motherfuckers that may not decide that they want to admit it, but it was like Jack made that shit hot. I made it a hot. You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song. You feel me? So it was just kind of like.
I do that a lot, man. I do that a lot. Like I give Big T his props. Creating a style with the sounds. But
you know what I don't understand. The nerve of
It's
a
the
nigga.
nerve of all of these niggas.
Right,
The
right, right.
nerve of
Cause
these niggas.
like,
You
you know what
feel
I'm saying?
me?
You could be doing your most improved shit or whatever. Just get, give dog his flowers while he here, man. Jakkboy Maine, man. Give dog his flowers while he here, man. Cause really, really to me,
You
like
know.
since that Big T battle, bro, you know what I'm talking about. Since that Big T battle, like,
Yes, sir.
you've been cooking. You didn't add your extra sriracha sauce off in there, bro. You've been cooking, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It's good stuff to see.
All facts. All facts.
Oh, that's a fact. I appreciate
So
y'all.
we're gonna get into it. We had to give you your flowers first, but y'all motherfuckers that, first off, y'all gotta understand this is my nigga. Like y'all be, I know how y'all feel about these females in battle rap, but these be my niggas. And y'all, a lot of folks, we hate on shit. It's not that I hate on shit, but I be knowing these cats. And when I know them and shit happens behind the scenes, that's the problem. Like, I guess people don't know certain shit behind the scenes, and certain shit, especially with Jack is involved. It was certain shit behind the scenes. Yeah, it was some hate. You can call it hate, but it was more so when you know the potential of somebody and fuck shit happens. And then it's kind of like it really deters how you feel about certain people with specific brands. We ain't really gonna get all into that, but
I tell you this though, no, we can though, and the reason I say that is because that same story that held me down, and it's the same thing that's bringing me up now. So it's like I'm not ashamed of it. Like, you know what I mean? I made some mistakes. I made some decisions I probably shouldn't have. Pissed a few people off. I probably shouldn't have. I ain't saying I wouldn't have did it again, but I understand. You know what I'm saying? The field that I made for myself. But at the same time, everything that's happening now is because I've matured and came back from that. So it's like, yeah, I ain't running from it. It's part of my story. Like,
I met Jack like once in DMV at one of the OSBL events, and I say this. Like I fucked with Jack because a lot of battle rappers, when they go to like smaller events, whatnot, they be on some Hollywood shit, and like he actually talked to the people like a regular dude. He didn't just sit in the corner all day and like get Hollywood. Because when it comes to all the DMV events, I usually go to every DMV event besides the other events I go to because I'm here, and you can tell the ones who actually have real love for the people and not just because somebody might have gave them a check.
I come in there, I'll be real with y'all. I rap for Kels damn near for free. That's my sister. Like, you know what I mean? I'm an artist, so a nigga still gotta, you know what I'm saying, put a little something in the pot. But other than that, it's basically compared to what I make, I'm rapping for free. And I rap 100% for her too, because it's the DMV. And she putting on for the DMV right now, you know what I'm saying, holding down the people at the level I came from. So when I'm there, I always show all them love. For real, you talk outside of events. A lot of them know where I live at. Niggas be pulling up. Oh, we pull up, chill, smoke, rap, go out, spar, funeral fame, Swervo, Sheed. We can go down the list. I know Wordplay Menace. It's a whole bunch of them. Like I fuck with all of them. Steve-O. I can go down the list of everybody in the DMV. I really be in tune with them. Them really my guys, man. Because before they was battlers, they were the people that was inboxing me, supporting me when it was Richmond shit, DMV shit, the top shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who am I not to rock with these niggas? And a lot of them dope as hell. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's like I just show the love back. Like I just know how it go. I just show the love back. That's all. I'm aware that the fans made me. You know what I'm saying? And now that some of them are battlers, I'm a fan of y'all. That's right.
Absolutely. Okay. That's humbling. Before he was made, he was already made. Like his Jack spirit is different. I like when we was in Nashville, Caps was like, make sure you looking out for Wayne. Jack hadn't met me yet. He knew me, but he hadn't met me. And he was like, sis, I need to make sure that you good. Caps was like, I'm like, bro, I'm good. I'm in Nashville, but that's the type of person Jack is. But so it's just like for me, good things come for, to people, and Jack is here now. And I mean, not for nothing. I mean, let's get into it because the king of band, you know what I mean? You back on band.
Yeah, I'm mad URL ain't promote that. Like, what's up with them in Caffiene? Soon as, like right now, I'm on a train. Soon as I get off here in the next 45 minutes, I am cussing Caffiene out. Like, listen, I know y'all got some of these niggas that y'all be trying to promote, because but when you doing a staple that I brung to URL, me, P, JB, we made this shit. Beasley and Chico and Smack, salute to y'all for what y'all do, but make sure y'all name me as the king of this shit. Cause y'all like to name Tay-Rock as the king of shit or Surf the king of shit. Nigga, give me mines. That's up for the. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Y'all gonna see tomorrow. Y'all gonna see tomorrow. Y'all gonna see tomorrow.
Now, I
I
know
ain't
we
the king
can't
of
really
that shit
talk
for
about
nothing.
opponents. I
Oh
know
no,
we
they already
can't talk
leaked
about
it.
opponents.
Nah, they leaked the card.
They leaked the card already.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I
see, I
got
didn't know if that
funds.
was
They
real.
leaked.
So,
Yeah, they leaked the card. I got funds. It was real.
Okay.
So how long y'all
well, let's
rounds?
get into it. Shit.
It's
Yeah.
one round. It's one
How many?
round.
What's the time limit on?
3:30, 4-minute cap.
Okay.
Okay. How do you feel? Okay, because that's a damn good battle. How do you feel about it just being a one rounder though?
I mean, of course, none of us, we would all like for these battles to be 3 rounds, but I'll be real with you. In some situations, it's deadly as hell because we could both write on 10. If we both at a 10, whoever goes second, most likely is going to get the win. So that's the The real fight is I'm trying to go second, flip the coin and win the coin toss. That's the real fight in the one rounder.
Right.
That's the real fight in the
Now
one
we
rounder.
listening to this shit, Jack. We listening to this shit, and just a reminder for everybody out there: everything counts. You go in a one rounder, and you get your little boot smoke. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, yeah, that's crazy because I actually got real. I was like, yo, so how we doing this? We count these like 2-on-2s where they like all-star games and don't necessarily count, or this count? And they was like, no, these count. I was like, say that. I just wanted to know.
Oh,
Because it's
shit.
one rounders. We ain't never had a card full of one rounders. So it was like, yo, do these count or this like some fun COVID era shit? Like, what we doing? And it was like, no, this for real. I was like, all right, bet.
So as like a one of the marquee MCs for these events and whatnot, what do you think is the one thing you need to add to your arsenal to make you like a better battle rapper?
Substance. At first, when everybody was saying that to me, I was like, nah, I say a whole lot. What are they talking about? But then when I actually start, like I got one of my homeboys, his name Hollywood Trey. People might know him on Twitter, but you know what I'm saying? He was talking to me. It's like, Jack, you dope, but you don't got sub. Like when you talking to your opponent, you don't necessarily talk to your opponent. You're talking at your opponent. And the at and the to is two different things. You know what I'm saying? It sounds similar, but it's two different things. And I'm like, that's what I was missing. I gotta
being direct, more direct.
Don't lose those little nuances though, bro. You killing it with them little nuances. Don't lose those.
Right.
Though.
Yeah. When I
You frozen. You frozen, bro.
I don't know. It might be service on the train.
Yeah.
When I
wait a minute, you froze.
I should be back. I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, you good. You Gucci.
I'm back. Yeah, my bad. I'm on this train. I'm like 45 minutes from LA. I'm on this train. I'm actually late. We were supposed to be there way before the show set up, but it got delayed to some shit. So
okay.
But yeah, man. Oh yeah, you know I got you, Wig. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pull up. You asked me pull up, I gotta pull up.
Already. Go ahead and say what you were saying.
You the first, real quick. You the first person that actually like show some real love. And when I pulled up in a city, you was like, "Yo, let's go out to eat." Like, so I always got you, yo.
Man,
like, you extended your
okay.
hand past what a lot of people do. So it's like, yeah, I always got you, Wig. Like that's a fact.
Okay, me and Lil Big came and was like, "Hey, we about to go to breakfast." My little one was like, "Oh, Jack and Tara, all right," because my a lot of people don't know. Right, my little girl, she know everybody. She knows she. I've been doing this since she was 2, so for her, all the battlers that come up, female and male, she be like, "Hey," I mean, we was out in Atlanta and I had left my phone. My child was being my whole secretary. Savage, you remember?
Oh yeah, you gonna get next out.
Man, you're right. She was like, well, she said meet her at the door. And she left the phone, but she know the business. So yeah, when Jack came through, he was standing for a little bit like, hey, let's go to the hood cafe. They got the best breakfast. We gonna do this. Jack was like, okay. I said, Jack, put your money down. What you doing? Hey, that's how.
And if y'all notice why they kick you off the train, they'll see you with no mask on. So when they leave, I take it off. When they start coming back here, I put it back in.
I put it back on. They leave, I be masked up again.
Jack, I'm anti-masker.
No, I'm not. I actually
Okay.
wear it all the time, but for the show, you know what I'm saying? I want people to be able to see, you know what I mean? See that it's actually me, yeah.
Absolutely. So what were you saying? I'm sorry, we cut you all off.
I was saying, what was I at with it?
You talking about the substance in your raps?
Oh yeah, so the substance, like the first time I actually felt like I like perfected it was T-Top. Like when I battled T-Top, I felt like I finally had some substance in my round. Bro,
It's the train
Every time he
again.
gets there.
3
It's the train
complete
again.
rounds where everything was taken. I'm out again.
No, you back.
You good. You back good. You back good.
Oh, I bet.
good.
So it's the oops battle was where it was like I felt like I really perfected it because I had to have all substance versus him, and then especially that third round I had. So it was like, yeah. And then after that, yeah, it was the oops battle, and then this weekend got some more substance for y'all. So I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? But like bro was saying, that quirky shit that I do, the thicky, all that, I'm never gonna stop that, bro. I'm just adding to.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna stop what I do.
Them little nuances is dope, man. But like, even like you were saying when you was on in the battle with T-Top or whatever, you were dipping in and out of the whole substance with the whole nigga. If you think I'm nuts and thinking I ain't gonna clutch it, then pull it. You'll need a Care Bear and bear flare. He'll flare up and catch a bullet. Put my foot up his neck. I'm trying to keep from popping it off. My man's like, Jack, he dead. I'm like, yeah, this just to pop it off. What? You going in there? Don't do that now. Don't do that. You going in? Don't say yourself. Yeah. You going in there?
This just I'll tell you that whole token.
You was on his neck.
Yo, son, that was my
crazy off that hit shit.
that was my favorite bar. Everybody liked the Revenant. I loved it. Like when I wrote that at home, I was This just to top it off.
That's just to top it off. I was looking at all that. I said that boy.
That was
he
one of the craziest bars to me. That was one of the crazy. I was like, yeah, I got some. I was like, I'm going, like you said, I was dipping in and out of the substance because I only had 2 minutes. So I was like, let me address them and bomb at the same time. So it was like 4 bar substance, 4 bar generals, 4 bars of substance, 4 bar. Like I was just dodging in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Like it was fun though. But the oops battle and this battle, me versus Fonz this week, all substance from top to bottom. I ain't in and out, in and out. I'm substance and bombing, substance, bombing, substance. That's it. That's all I'm on, man.
So are we gonna get any of this substance on Midnight Madness?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna pop out. This is what I'm telling everybody, man. As soon as we're doing it in season. So right now we in season 1. After we setting up March 11th, the one-man army event, and we setting up March 25th. You know what I'm saying? A big event, a lot of big names or whatever the case may be. Second season, somewhat in the second or the third season, I'm gonna pop out. I just gotta make sure this shit rolling right before I relinquish my role for a night with the business to go and rap. Like we was talking about having Anderson rap. We want to see Anderson rap, but he our camera guy. So it's like right now we don't trust nobody else to be the camera guy. So bro, till we get this rolling, and you know what I'm saying, you find somebody that you trust to take the camera for the night. Because as a battler, you're gonna be preparing all night and all that. So it's like until you find someone you trust, Anderson, we're gonna wait on that. Same with me, same with Bill, and same with Surf. We just trying to build it right now. Then once it's rolling on its own, and we don't gotta jump in spaces every day to direct people to what's going on and what's happening, then yeah, I'm out there. I'm what? I can't wait.
Now I didn't want to get into that just yet, Savage. But since we're there, like, okay, so with this one, I know, with the scrutiny, here's my thing, because I know a lot of people, yeah, we keep it real, we do all this, we do all that, but at the end of the day, we don't want to tear something down that's trying to be built, and I completely understand that. With me, y'all call my people's the KFC League. However, with RVD, I'm working.
We just
with them
talking
with
shit.
I know.
It's competitive competition talking shit. That's all.
I know. Listen.
I fuck with ARP.
I love the competition.
Yeah, personally, I fuck with ARP, but in the competition, we gonna have fun. That's all.
I know. Yeah, no, I know. But I'm working with them with the 1SKs and
I wanted to congratulate you on that too, yo. I wanted to congratulate you on that, yo. I looked up because you know, Jay Bree, my man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
Okay,
did not know
Virginia shit.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my man's. Hell
Virginia
yeah.
shit.
Like, that's
I did
my
not.
man's.
We gotta talk. See, I didn't know that. We gotta talk. We'll
That's
talk.
my
You know, I know you
that's my
got
guy.
this weekend. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah, that's my guy,
But
man.
yeah,
So
that's my bro.
when I
That's my
seen
bro. Like
when
that,
I
you
seen him
know.
up there, because when I seen him up there and I was like, hold on, is that Wing running the? I was like, that's dope. Like to start off on the radio show to end up running a staple of Elite, like that's fire. So I wanted to congratulate you on that. That's fire.
Thank you. And I've been actually doing it for now 2 years. You know, them been my peoples forever. And like with ARP and Lawrence, it's like being in the South, regardless, you know, of course, trying to get Cali, but you know, we get that to Geechee because Geechee was able to, you know, do that. And everybody knew I had Cali on my back, but I didn't have the resources in Cali to really be able to bring them over this way. So now being in this situation and kind of talking to ARP and them beforehand, Lawrence completely set my ass up when he put me in this position. But you know, it was kind of like in doing this, like I said, when Jay Breed came into the fold, for me, it was like it's so much untapped potential in Virginia. Like nobody understands how much, you know, we got battlers everywhere, but nobody understands how many dope ass battlers are in Virginia. And I was just like, look, hey, what can we do? And then when they brought me on, it was kind of like, look, I love the 1SK process, but I need more. Like I can't be, I don't want to have to get these niggas 1SKs or these females 1SKs and send them on their way. I need more. I know the business. I've managed. I be around all these dudes, females too, that, you know, I know what's the goings on. Let me develop a system. And here we are. Even though they don't want the responsibilities of a URL with a league. That's, people don't understand. That's a lot of fucking responsibility to keep track of all. That's a lot of responsibility. These men got situations that they like vacations, they like family time. You feel me? It's like on some real shit. People got it. The fans will be fans. They, you know, but people that you are in a position now where you don't have a life. You got battle rap. You got
I don't know more.
and you got you feel me? So it's kind of like I understand. I completely understand, and I bring that back to.
I've been on this train. Working on Midnight Madness the whole time.
Listen, so the first event goes successfully, you know, whatever little stuff, but successfully as far as everything worked out for y'all. What do you feel like? Okay, we got to do this better. We got to do that better. Like, where are y'all at as far as development? Like you said with Anderson, hey, we trust him. He did great. This is what we doing until, you know, we get to the next level. Like, how are y'all feeling about the growing pains?
If I be honest with you, it's more so trying to control egos. That's the biggest issue that we have. Like paying for a venue with me, Bill and Surf. I mean, respectfully, we all in different tax brackets, but hey, none of us broke. So paying for a venue, paying security, paying for rappers' flights and hotels, and all right, cool. Like all of us, of course, it's Surf, but all of us put together for $28,000 to run the first event. All right. Cool, niggas went in the red or whatever, but we did that for the culture. Like that's how the fuck we do it. So it's like that part ain't hard. The part is when you tell people it's private and they act like they fuck with that, and then they show up and try to use their powers to be forgetting you not as popular as some of these other people. And when you got to go down the line of who's popular and who's not, these are being at that door. A lot of people was looking like, damn, I'm realizing I'm not what I thought I was. Yeah, bro. And it was like, it was
came
a lot
to
of
the door and got denied. That is crazy.
Yeah. Like people was, or if they didn't get denied, or if they didn't get denied, it was a thing of,
you frozen again.
Yo, you ain't let me in yet, nigga. No, I gotta get all of them in first. You gotta wait. And niggas is like, damn. Yo, yo, yo,
Oh,
yo,
wow.
yo.
Yeah.
Let me know when
Yep,
I'm back.
you there. You back. You back.
Yo, yo.
You back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it's like, yeah, a lot of people was at the door that did get in, but when they thought they should have got in ahead of others, it didn't go that way. And it was like a lot of them realized, I was like, damn, I'm not who I thought I was. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. No, no, don't work like that. Matter of fact,
I'm,
we got a mutual friend that showed up at the door. If he watching this, he know who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say his name, but he showed up to the door drunk than a motherfucker. Felt like he was supposed to get in front of the battlers that was rapping that night. And when I made him stand outside until I was done getting the rappers in, he was like, "Damn, Jack is like that." Like, yeah, bro, sorry, but it is, bro. Like, I gotta get the show in first before I try to get you in
right.
because we know each other. Like, it's like, yes, we know each other, and I'm not being disrespectful, but the way
Business
this is
first.
being ran, I gotta get the show.
Business first.
Business first. That's all.
Yep.
That's the hardest part. That's the hardest part is checking people egos who feel like I'm so and so. So no matter where I go, I'm getting in the door. But it's like, but when you're so and so and you go to a place that's private and prestigious, full of people that feel like that, then you realize the ranking
Right.
system. And when some of them start running
And
into
you
the ranking
probably weren't
system, it
on
was
the
like,
guest list. And you probably
won't
weren't on
on
the
the
guest
guest
list to
list.
begin with, right?
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. Because, we got a
Hmm.
guest list, but let's just say a P. Diddy happened to walk up. Oh, of course, he not on the list, but we get them
Of
in.
course. Of course.
Small little things like that. Small shit like that. But yeah, your name ain't on the guest list and you're not of a certain status. It's not that we're not gonna let you in, but we at least got to get the guest list in first before we reach maximum capacity. That's what we have to do. These people followed
Right.
the rules of checking in to get on the guest list. Gotta get them in before
And
someone
that's
that
all
was
you
on the
had
guest
to
list.
do.
So you can't. Yeah, but see, this is what people was doing. They would know someone on the guest list, but not be on the guest list, and then con them to get the address or use their like, oh, I'll take you there, so they get the address that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, be somebody's
See,
ride so you can get the address. That's what niggas was
and
doing.
see, and people gotta respect the game. I mean, it's just what it is. You gotta
So how do you
respect
get
the
on the
game
guest
because
list?
I sure was ready to fly up. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. And then because I could have called you. I could have called, but it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm
We
just
knew where
supposed to
y'all
just
was
be
at,
able to
man.
just right.
I know,
We
we ain't
knew,
know the
but it was just
count. We
I
ain't
was
know the
telling him.
count.
We knew where y'all was at, man.
A lot
And
of
it was
people
just
knew
kind
where
of
we was
like,
at. You want to know what we love? The ones that knew where we was at, that had status, that didn't try to bogart us because that would have made it harder. That's what we appreciated. It was the few that knew they didn't reach out to get on the guest list, but was like, I know I could get in there. Let me go be extra. Them the ones where it was like, I ain't gonna
right.
lie, they
So
won't get in again, and they gonna be mad as shit at the next event when they
Hmm.
pop up because they got the addy. And I'm
it,
like, yo, I love you, but no.
is Atlanta the central hub for
And
Midnight
then
Madness as of right now?
Mm, March
Oh,
11th, March 11th is already booked. We got the car, we got the building, we got the venue. I paid for security. I did all that yesterday. March
Man, you
11th is
ran
a
to the
lock, and it ain't in the
DMV.
A. And it ain't in the A. Don't
and it
nobody
ain't
know
in
where
the
it's at.
A. Mm,
Man, should bring it to DMV.
oh,
mm.
okay. I better not try to show up to the same place y'all thought it was and think it'll be an empty building.
And
Y'all
see,
better
that's why I asked right there, Wayne. That was why I asked. Everybody thinking that they know what
Yeah.
time it is.
We're gonna
So
keep moving.
this
We're gonna keep
event,
moving.
one man army. This event, one man army, is the free agent event. Where how does that work?
Mhm. All right. So what we doing with the free agents is what we like to do is like we like to make it fair for everybody. So free agents sound a little disrespectful because it's like, oh, nobody picked you up to be on a team. So it's like, okay, what we
Right.
did going forward is we got rid of the name free agent. It's strictly one man army.
Okay.
It's the one man,
Okay.
yeah. So we call it the OMA event, one man army event, and we're gonna do. I'm gonna do that March 11th. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that popping, man. And then plus it's also like as well as we got the stars or potential stars or superstars like the Snake Eyes from the Nun Nuns to the Big T's to the Lou Castros to the Bad News to the J2s to the Shunies to the Fendies. I don't want to leave nobody out to the drugs to the True Foes. Like though we had that range of people on this card, respectfully, we can't forget the people down here. We can't forget the people down here. And that's why I'm like, one man army. That's my show. Like I told Sir, you can run the big show. You be Smack during those days in the sense of just giving a reference. But you be Smack, I'll be Beasley. That's cool. But the OMA events, I know the people on the ground. I come from the ground. Let me have this. I know what it takes down here. Let me. So OMA, that's for me.
Now with OMA, would that also include the ones maybe who are on teams and probably because I'll use example. Dave Reed made Def Coast. So like how would that, you know what I mean? Would that be something that maybe the guys who aren't who may be on teams that may be like a hustle and just cause would that be something like they're the lower man on the totem pole that they could get involved in too?
Nah, so what we did was when y'all seen those rollouts, so the teams and the rosters, there's more people on teams.
But you're breaking up again.
Active on that first, if he active on that first 8 for Def Coast, which I don't remember, but I think he was on that list. If he was on that rollout list, all he got to do is get in the spaces and talk his shit, and he gonna get a battle because he's on the active list of Def Coast. So, and then the ones who aren't, you just got to wait till season 2 when Lush puts out a new active Def Coast list. That's all.
Okay.
And then but the one man army is for people that make the requirements to be a one man army in Midnight Madness, but they are not on a team. For example, Luke Castro's not on a team, so it's not even all the way about being a little name. And Luke Castro's not on a team. He right now he has the men's undisputed belt. That's what him and Big T battle for. He could jump in one man army and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna get the one man army belt too, and walk around with 2 of them shits because he's not on the team.
Oh shit! Okay, so he can
like
potentially hold 2 belts. Wow.
That means anybody can potentially own 2 belts.
Yeah.
Let's just say he fuck around and he, like, for example, he fuck around, get them 2 belts. He defending them and no one can beat him. And then he run into a match where he put up a belt and let's say True Foe put up a belt. So you got the War Dog versus the Undisputed in the battle. They both put it up. Whoever say Castro win. Now he walking with 3 belts. Now he walking around with 3 belts. He got the Undisputed, the OMA, and the War Dog belt. If it work out,
that's dope.
Like it could go any kind of way.
Jack, could the females do the exact same thing? Can they have the women's championship belt and then go for a one-man army or a hardcore belt or a War Dog belt?
Yeah.
Well, the women can just snatch the one-man army belt from any nigga, like, and then they got the women's
I like that.
hardcore. So she can, if she like for example, Fendi, if I'm not mistaken, she's not on the team. So Fendi not being on the team, say she won versus Shuni, she would get that belt. But being one-man army, say when we start the space, like, yo, we looking for one-man army people to jump into this jump. Say she pop up like I want wreck, and she come and fuck around battle hustle and take the one-man army belt. Now she got a woman's belt and a one-man army belt, or Shuni do got it. So, but Shuni on the team, so she could do that. But if Fendi had it, that's what Fendi could do. You know what I'm saying? She could hop into the one-man army Jones too, and who ain't gonna take her because it's Fendi. So it's like, yeah, come on, what's up? And then make her way through the mix and have a woman's belt on one shoulder, OMA belt on the other shoulder. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know we got one more women's belt.
That's dope.
Y'all know we got one more women's belt.
You said, say again?
Y'all know we got one more women's belt.
And what's the category with that?
What is that?
And women hardcore, right?
We got the women's hardcore and we got the women's undisputed. If I'm not mistaken, Shuni got the women's hardcore, and Prestavia and Yoshi on Remy's card. We got to go to Remy card for the presentation and shit. But they're battling for the other belt, the undisputed belt.
The other belt. Oh shit! But which belt is it that you can't go out of Midnight Madness and battle for?
Yeah, what's the
men? No, the men's hardcore and the women's hardcore can be done anywhere. All the rest of them have to happen on Midnight Madness.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. So like Luke Castro, Luke Castro got the men's undisputed, and Snake Eyes got the hardcore. So let's say Snake was to just set up a match versus Lou Castro, whether it's URL or Little League, and then they both consider, yo, I'm gonna put my belt up. I'm gonna put my belt up. One of them walking away with both belts.
That's crazy.
So when are y'all dropping the merch?
Okay.
Facts.
What you say, bro?
Yeah.
When y'all dropping the merch?
When we drop, all right, so we working on the website right now. You know what I mean? So we trying to make it to where it's one portal to where everybody can go to one spot. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna have a team. We doing it so we load everything at once. You get your Midnight Madness merch. You can get your individual teams that you like. You can get the teams that maybe you don't favor as far as the artist, but you like how it look. Cause like for me, I feel like when we drop the merch, Cheat Code and GTA merch go through the roof because they color schemes is crazy. And
Facts.
people going just off of clothes alone. If you're a fashion person and you like Midnight Madness, you're gonna buy GTA and Cheat Code because they got crazy colors.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So shit like that. I see a lot of gangbangers buying EFB shit because they got blue, red, and purple in there.
That
shit
is
like,
dope too. Yeah.
I need to pick a team, man. I ain't got a team yet. I need to pick a team right now.
But hey, I had to go with my brother with
I said, y'all don't have. We want everyone to pick a team, but you don't have to. You can just support the whole thing.
See, the beautiful thing about the Breakdown Crew Network, everybody got different teams. Savage is Cheat Code. I'm Death Coast.
Right.
Yeah,
right. I'm waiting. I was waiting to see if one particular person was gonna pick a team, but yeah.
Hey, nah, we don't do that. We
I got a phone call. If y'all can hear me, I got a phone call. I'm about to leave and come back.
All right.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yep. I'm good. Y'all can hear me?
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, we can hear you. Let
Somebody
me ask
tried
you
to
this.
call me. I declined it. I'm gonna leave and come back because I can't hear y'all. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Team commission. Shut up, Bishop. Coming right back, y'all.
See,
So
look.
dope.
Bishop is commissioned.
I'm feeling this.
Yeah, but you know, that whole thing is dope. Speaking of merch.
Oh yeah, I meant to say something earlier. Shout out to Savage and the merch. You know what I'm saying? That red cup in the building. Thou bless thee.
Yeah, you dope.
Facts.
Yeah, my bad. Somebody called me and I
got team
declined it, but it made it to where I couldn't hear y'all. So.
Oh. Okay, so what I was gonna ask. All right, because now it's thing which niggas is moving the goalposts, choking, stumbling. We want to talk. We want to say, I'm hearing, if you choke and you get it back, this and that. Like in Midnight Madness, how are y'all feeling about choking, stumbling? I feel like that if we're doing the essence was
you choke you out of there.
You lose.
Listen, this is what we telling people. If you choke, if you know you about to choke, cut it and you better try and rap faster the next round and add it to your round and get within the time limit. Because as soon as you choke, you lost that round, bro. This like Fight Club. As soon as you choke, like we not gonna be extra. So if you want to keep rapping, okay, cool for the footage, go ahead. But you lost that round, bro. So your best bet. This ain't where you choke and be like, let me finish for the people. This is where you choke and be like, let me put it in my next round and rap a little faster so I can get everything out. Because even though we're gonna be like, yo, that was dope at the end of the round. Yeah, he choked. Yep, he lost that round. You just put all that crazy shit in the round, you can't win anyway.
That'd be me. Yeah, but he choked. That'd be me. That was cool, but he choked. That'd be me.
But period. That's dope. So, and then with the controversy with the judging, I gotta say, and Snake, I love him like cooked food. That's my guy. But I gave none that second and third. It was a close fucking battle. So I felt what Surf and Hustle was saying. Like that battle was so dope. Like I really feel like it has wonderful replay value. Like this is when people were saying this was the best Snake that they've seen. I would agree. I would completely agree. This is definitely his field, but I feel like the way he broke the Snake down in the second and just all the shit, like it was crazy. I feel like although this setting is more, again, we're comparing to Fight Club, and basically it's rapping, it's a feeling, it's a lot of, I felt like that third, from a person that has lost their entire family, when that man said that to see my dad, he took an angle on Snake where everybody laughs at him about living with his father. I like the creativity of flipping that and taking it to a different level. You grateful to have your father. You grateful to be able to live with your daddy. If I could live with I gotta go jump in the grave, bro. That shit gave me fucking chills. That shit was insane.
And you wanna know it's crazy? I didn't get to see it live. I didn't get to see it live. I was moving around too much. I was moving around. I was really
like that was a good. You missed something.
Yo, Jack, I got a question though, Jack. Like, because none, it was some controversy as far as none was complaining about some of the time limit issues. Because it's the money on the floor and everything, is it going to be an issue where it's going to start to be a hard time limit?
No, listen. I know for a fact, everybody, this is my thing. The time limit is on, everybody got the same time limit, and it's on the rollout on Twitter. 3 minutes. So this 2:30 and 2:45, I'm just going to say it, that drugs and none is talking about, I don't know where they got that from. Because
they got it
anything,
from,
the way it was said, I say it was 2:45 with a 3-minute hard cutoff. That's what we said the whole time. So if anyone knows, that means let me rap to 3 fucking minutes, not 2:45. Let me rap to 3 minutes. If anybody call you, when you know this, if you tell someone, yo, the time limit is 2:30, 3-minute cutoff, you expect everyone you say that to utilize their bars and write to 3 minutes and force you to have to cut them off.
Utilize your time.
Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that.
This is Midnight Madness to me it's gonna be a winner always, but I feel like everybody wins because this to me, the way it's sounding, the concepts, what you're learning is what I feel like a lot of battlers need to learn. You know how when y'all came in and then the Dre Dennis era came in, well, they was before y'all, but they felt like there was lack of originality. I feel like Midnight Madness brings that originality out of you. It shows you how to become a more well-rounded battler. You know what I mean? I understand.
Y'all ready for what I'm about to do? Y'all ready for what I'm about to? Y'all don't even know what I'm about to do. So I tweeted out about the tournament, right? That I was gonna do an OMA tournament. I'm changing it to a gauntlet. It's not a tournament. It's a gauntlet. And one day I'm gonna make 32 niggas. And one night I'm gonna make 32 niggas go down to 2 niggas.
Whoa!
You ain't never seen that before. God. You ain't never seen that before.
Hell no.
That's like
you gonna have to start that at
Royal Rumble.
You gonna? Oh yeah.
That's a Royal Rumble.
That's an all-day thing right there, Jack.
Yeah.
Not all day. 4 rounds, 1 round, 3-minute rounds. Everybody comes with. I need you to bring. I'm gonna have them bring 4 rounds. It's basically you write a battle, 3-minute rounds, but then an extra round. So bring 4 rounds. Each round of the gauntlet is 1 round. So say me and Savage is battling each other. He got one 3-minute round. I got 1 3-minute round. After we rap, let's say y'all 2 the judges. Y'all pick who win. Okay, I go to the winner's circle, and he just go and blend in with the crowd, have fun for the rest of the night. Once we got all of the winners done, we bring them back in. Now, y'all about to go at each other. We're going to cut it from 32 to 16 to 8 to 4 to 2. The last 2 will be featured on Midnight Madness.
And you bringing everybody out for that, huh?
This is what I'm trying. This is what I'm trying to do with the 1-man army jumps. So it's well as because this is my thing in a fight, well, a battle, fight, whatever the case. Two people, but one person got to be the victor. But that don't mean the other person ain't dope. Or let's say I make it through the 3 rounds, but I lose in the 3rd round. You still got 3 battles about to drop on Midnight Madness.
True.
So we gonna get a pay-per-view or anything coming?
You still got 3 battles ready to drop on Midnight Madness, and people about to see you go crazy.
Exposure.
Y'all gonna do pay-per-views or anything?
Nah, we'll never do pay-per-views live streaming ever. This is always prior. We took it all the way back. The only thing we ain't do is taking it all the way back. Oh, I'm just about to get to LA. Bet the only thing we ain't do as far as taking it all the way back is we not releasing round by round like old Smack. We not doing that. We gonna drop the
That's
whole battle,
okay.
but
Okay.
yeah,
Hold
we'll
up,
never
Jack.
do live streaming. We'll never do pay-per-view. We'll never do some sort of live audio. We'll never. You either in the building or you ain't. And
Well,
it's really
I was
about.
in
I'll
one of
be
the
real
spaces
with you.
where y'all
It's
said y'all might put something
mhm.
in the spaces. So
Oh yeah,
y'all,
we clapped that behind the scenes. We talked
okay.
about it because we was talking about in a sense of like, all right, Jack, open your phone, create a space where people gotta pay like $1 or $2 and they could come in and hear the audio. But then we decided against it because here's our thing. Well, here's my thing. I'm not even gonna say our thing. This is one of my personal gripes. I view in the culture, right? How everybody's hyped for Midnight Madness. Yo, when people are like leaking shit and y'all know what we trying to do for the
Mhm.
betterment of the battlers, like, because our main focus is FTB for the battlers. And every battle will have
Right.
a different circumstance. Like, some people mad about the app drop. But when the last time Snake Eyes had an app drop?
That's a fact.
72 hours
Yeah.
later, it's going on YouTube. He just got 2 things out of Midnight Madness he ain't had in over a year.
That's
None
a
of them
fact.
had a YouTube drop and I don't know how long. Yes, he been on URL and got app drops, but how long he been on YouTube? That's about to happen. So it's different. Who's to say we have a fucking battle where State or Fate or Jay Bree from Defco, you Lush might want that footage to put on his shit, to put on KOTD, to put, we gonna work that out. Then when niggas gonna say they mad because we gave a battle to Lush, when it's what's best for the battler.
Right.
It's not about what's
Okay.
best for Midnight Madness all the time. That's not what we doing. Wherever we can get the most exposure for a battler, that is what we on.
Mm. And when
So
you put it that
I
way,
want people to know. Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about.
when
You
you
might
put
get
it,
some people gonna get YouTube drops. Well, everyone's gonna get YouTube drops because shit going on Midnight Madness page. But what I mean is like some people gonna get URL drops. We trying to get, but you know, URL of business. They not finna bend and break for us every way we want them to because we got good material. They gonna come with their bargain ships. Like we wanted this to go straight to the YouTube, but they told us in the negotiations, look, bro, we like this battle. Y'all sent us the battle. We like it. We want to get it up off y'all, but this is our dealings with y'all. And hey, cool. We gonna get them on the YouTube. We gotta give them 72 hours on the app. Y'all got it. Cause niggas gonna go crazy. Who's been on YouTube? So it's like, okay, we gonna bend a little bit for y'all. Y'all got it. Y'all cool. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean the next shit finna drop on the app or URL. Like that's what people gotta understand about this. This isn't every battle finna drop on the app or every battle finna drop. Where every battle specifically can possibly end up in. If we can have a whole card where we force URL to put everything on the YouTube only, bet. If we can have a whole card, we force KOTD, bet. If we could get ARP involved on a good note and then get him to want to buy some of these footage, bet. Why would we turn that down for these artists when this is people that's looking
right.
at them in other ventures that's gonna put money in their pocket? Why wouldn't we direct them in different places that can help them outside of us just trying to be stingy? That's not what we own. We want everybody to
Yeah.
fuck around and get rich
Yeah.
off of this shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's basically let's throw on events. If no one pick up the footage, we're gonna drop it on Midnight Madness. But the goal is to get them to pick up the footage from y'all and boom. And then I see people talking about the battle. We ain't asked nobody to do nothing. Here's the thing. When we book these jobs, niggas is getting flown the fuck out. What the Blue City girl say? Niggas get flew out, goddamn it. Niggas get their hotels. Niggas get their air. If you the main event, you spot first class. URL ain't never flew nobody fucking first class.
Man.
If we gonna keep it 100,
Right.
like niggas be trying to say who behind what. They ain't doing nothing we did, man. They doing nothing that you. I don't care
See,
who you are. Ask Surf if he get goddamn first class. He gonna tell you no. But Surf, me and Bill made sure that Big
wow.
T and Lou had first class. We made sure they had first class.
That's
You
dope.
feel me? Main
That's
event get first
dope.
class. Like,
That's
yeah,
dope.
we not, man, we're all for the battlers. We trying to bring from us, we trying to give ourselves that experience of we here, we are the superstars, and we know how to take care of ourselves better than any fucking body.
And I think the issue with some of the fans and some bloggers is the fact of what was said opposed to what's happening now. And
All right.
I understand.
So what was said? Let me know, Wing. What was said?
So, okay, so I guess with Surf, Surf, and I can't tell him how to do things, but when you're in this lane, everybody holds so tight to what he says. So when they hold to what he says and it doesn't roll out like that, the explanation they feel is not an explanation. So with the 72, and he did say, hey, I negotiated 72 hours, whatever. People, and I guess when he said, hey, it wasn't going to be on, this is had URL has nothing to do with this. And all of a sudden it's the app drop. But again, whether we argue the point or feel like, oh, whatever the conspiracy might be, my thing is, if the battlers are not arguing about this, why are we?
That's one take to take on it, but it ain't no. This is us, man.
Like you said,
listen. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm well off. I'm not rich. If URL was involved, I would be rich. I wouldn't be, and I wouldn't be on band this weekend because I need to. I want to rap, but two, I'm gonna grab some extra. I'll be chilling, just running midnight man,
right?
Under smacking them, getting my fucking commission. But that ain't what's happening. Them niggas want to see bank account statements, and I don't mind. I ain't get a God. I tell you what I got. I'm wrong. I'm lying. I got $15. One fan hit me up on my Twitter. It was like, yo, I appreciate the work that you're doing. I want to send you some money so you can get you some water and some because Surf's telling us how you stuck at the computer right now. They can't move around because you're trying to get us this artwork and all this extra shit. And I was like, nah, shawty, I'm good. I don't want to, because then people going to try and use that against me. But we're going to be like, that's the only thing someone can say. I took $15 from a fan trying to help me out because they love the Midnight Madness. If that's me getting paid to do this shit or working for Smack, motherfucker, I guess I do. But outside of that, I feel you. You feel me? Hell no.
Our last event, I'm in the red. I'm in the red with that last event because, yeah. Anyway,
man, listen, this nigga Surf just put out 28 bands, man. Niggas just put out 28 bands. And it could have been less because we niggas booked out the whole bowling joint. We took it was no one else over there bowling. We took the whole bowling shit.
And that's a big ass bowling alley if you know anything about that side of town.
I saw, because who was that? Whoever was filming, I think it was Uncle Rob. He was over at the bowling alley or bowling park, and then he moved over to the where the pool tables were. Yeah, that picture, y'all like
shit's huge.
It's West Side shit. It's West Side shit.
Come on, man. And we rented that motherfucker out, had the whole bowling lane side for us. Like, come on, that ain't got nothing to do with the battles. That's just making sure we have a good time. Because when at the events, when you get there, like, I'm about to touch down in LA, first thing is gonna be what niggas doing. Then at the event, what niggas doing.
Yeah, right.
We trying to naturally create something for niggas to do. Bowling. We got a bowling tourney going on with this shit. Fuck, you know what I'm saying?
That was dope.
We just trying to keep different ways to keep everybody engaged. Man, we had hella fun. Hella fun.
Y'all had fun. It looked like y'all had fun.
It was fun seeing that everybody can't bowl. How about that part? That was fun.
You know what? But the thing is,
everybody came in there trying to be Mr. Bowler. Did y'all see the video of twerk?
Yeah.
This nigga twerk damn near threw the bowling ball. This nigga walked up. I was like, bro, we gotta roll that joke. He was like, fuck that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
You know what? But it humanized y'all. It relaxed everybody.
Hell with us.
It relaxed everybody, and then when we saw the footage with None and Snake, the like everybody looked so at peace. You know what I mean? It had the feel, it had the grimy feel, it had everything, but everybody it's a different people. I don't know, when you behind the scenes and you see shit, and you know when people are tense, when in certain battle events, when battlers are unhappy, they perform unhappily. You know what I mean? And it seems like y'all gave a great ambiance day before, so everybody was good, celebrating. Whether you won or lost, you left that motherfucker with a sense of respect because you were in front of your peers that may not be at any of your other battles. You feel me? You know, so I mean, I was in the spaces and I heard about Cuz and Hustle and how they talked about them two or whatever. These is niggas that
I was just about to bring them up. That's crazy. I was about to bring them up, yo.
That was dope. That was dope. Like they're getting a claim right now that they would probably never get.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If anybody was to speak on, I feel like if anybody could actually speak on the full impact of the first event, it would actually be Hustle. Cause you know, Snake and Nunn, they kind of already got names. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure Just Cuz got some buzz, but basically Hustle being the winner and the belt holder. I'm in a space yesterday, it's niggas with names. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get Hustle. In the regular way of the world before Midnight Madness, Hustle or his team or his league probably would have had to pay for some of these people to come out to battle him. Now these people want to battle him just because they want the belt. Get what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, tell him pop up. Let's, you know what I mean? Where usually, you know how it usually goes. You find the battler you want to battle. You pay for him to come out. And now he ain't got to do none of that shit. He in the mix. Every nigga with a name that's a one-man army want that belt.
Well, you know, it's like
that's a fact.
What Midnight Madness has created is something that the Proving Grounds and even the Crucible to an extent couldn't create, where it has that ground roots swell with the fans. Because a lot of it, the battler has to have a great PG or Crucible and then a fan to find them. This is pulling the fans actually to the battler before they even battle. So it's creating like a grassroots operation behind them where you're actually building a fan base organically before you even rap.
Bring that competition and feel back to it.
And then the goal is eventually we hoping that, you know what I'm saying, URL see this battle, whether it drop on their page or Midnight Madness, and Hustle get a call. You know what I'm saying? Or ARP and he get a call, or Organic and he get a call. Like that's the goal of the shit. Looking. Like we not trying to like necessarily like yeah, like we not trying to do some shit like, oh, you battle over here, you can't go back. No, it's for the battler. Take the opportunities that work for you. That's what we trying to do. Like give everybody a name instead of just having to wait on certain systems. You know what I'm saying? Now, when an RBE or URL call you, even if it's for 1SK, they know your work. They know you nice. It ain't like, and when people from, and then for real wing, it help you. You grab a Hustle that just went crazy, or Just Cuz you drop the 1SK card. Now well, they just dropping the card. Now people like, hold on, they got Hustle over there.
Hustle gonna go. Listen, that's what I just said. You know I'm looking. Look, I'm looking.
I'm just saying. Looking. You know what I'm saying? Now it get even Crucible cards or GZ cards or 1SK cards because we can't tell a league what to do. So you know, y'all could be like, yo, they dope, but they still gotta go through our system. So okay, cool, you got to do it 1SK, but when you do it, the whole culture tuned in because we know who you is because you just wild out on Midnight Madness and you got a belt.
True.
Right. And not for nothing,
you know,
not for nothing with battlers, but with battlers like a Just Cuz, like you said, and with the, you know, some people do down the 1SK process, but like I tell a lot of people, you got to be in those settings. You know what I mean? If you ever been to, you know, a URL, and the thing about it is, like, I've been everywhere, so can't nobody tell me what I already know. A URL feel is a different feel. A King of the Dot feel is a different feel. A RBE feel is a different feel. We had Daylight on that stage at Max Out, and he beat us there. Because that max out stage, if you're doing a 1SK on a max out stage or doing a 1SK in front of all this huge crowd, it's a different feel. So I feel like Midnight Madness, for me, I would definitely pick somebody up because I feel like it's going to give you that training. Like that's, you feel me? Like it's going to give you that training because my brick by brick process, I treat my guys like pit bulls that I feed once a day. You feel me? That so it's kind of like I like this. I'm feeling this. I'm happy. Like now here's my. I know you got to get ready to go. Here's my thing.
I'm on here. You good? Even when I walk off of here, if it's cool with y'all, I'm on here.
Oh,
okay. Sure enough.
Here's my thing with the because I did hear Surf and how he felt about. Well, and I think it just may have been with this battle, But in regard to the Midnight Madness page, the YouTube page, my gripe with that is that all of you guys have names, such big names, his being, larger than life. I feel like, when is the marketing or promotion for the YouTube page going to come in effect so that it gets, because I feel like on some real shit, I feel like Surf can be like, look, take one of the battles, don't negotiate anything. Take one of the bigger name battles, say, hey, I need 50,000 subscribers right now before I drop this battle. Chop up some clips, because I know Colin was saying that too. But just to kind of get that momentum for the page, for the battlers that may go on the Midnight Madness page. You know what I mean? So for me, it's just kind of like, I know that URL will be helping with promotion for the battles that do drop. On URL.
We still got we still got Big T and Lou. We still got Junie and Fendi.
Oh wait, you breaking up. You breaking up.
We still got Trufo and Drugs. We still got J2 and Bad News.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, you back.
I bet. Yeah. So we still got all of these dope battles to where it's like we really just wanted to show the world, because like, as well as people hanging on to everything Surf say, if they go hang on to everything, they got to remember everything. He said we're trying to bully URL out of their page. Do you think anybody just gives up anything for free?
Not a damn
like
thing.
That's the part people skipping over in the process. Like, he been telling people to exactly. If we was trying to drop something on RBE page, you think if everything was kosher with them two at the moment, you think Brody finna just be like, yeah, go ahead. No, we gonna have some stipulations when we get to negotiating on that phone.
Right.
That's just how that goes. And people are acting like they don't know about that. And then negotiations is, hey, you want the YouTube page? Drop it on the app for 72 hours first. It's like, you try to get around it. You try to get around it. You try to get it. Oh, you can't. You know what? All right, cool. We got you. Let's do it.
So,
okay.
What's the timetable for actually all the battles coming out?
Oh, we working on the next drop. It's probably gonna be, well, right now we waiting on the joint to hit YouTube. Once it hit YouTube, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna drop another one shortly after that. So y'all about to get that joint.
Okay.
And then what we don't want to do too is run into complicating people watching shit, because Caffiene about to happen this weekend, and it's a lot of prestigious names. So it would be, meaning we already got the YouTube drop about to come this weekend. It'll be stupid to drop another battle right now. So it's like, let this weekend happen. And we got some rollouts for y'all next week. We got some rollouts coming. Trust me, they coming.
Yo, if you battling and you a team captain, do you like lose your team captain spot if you get your ass kicked? We was wondering about that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you drop a level?
I was breaking up when you said it. You said if you was a team captain, what now? I was breaking up when you started it. You said if you was a team captain
arena and you get your ass kicked. Do you drop a tier and somebody else become a new team captain? Do y'all have stuff like that going on, just to keep things, kind of
Big T.
We talk about that.
I knew that's
Big
where
T,
y'all was going.
I love you. Big T, I love you. Big T, I love him. Listen, he know I love him. But come on now. Come on.
I'm just saying, bro, if you get your bricks burnt, I'm just saying, what happens?
Big T.
I mean, what happens is what y'all doing right now. We don't have no rule like that in place.
I'm telling you, because I'm saying not for nothing though, Jack. Not for nothing though, Jack. You could be a team captain, and then what they gonna do? You lose, they gonna wild out on you for a week and a half in the spaces until another battle drop. Then you clown.
No, that's a fact.
You a part of whatever. You a part Chico, nigga. Your motherfucking team captain just got his head whooped. Don't even work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing shit over there.
I will say this though. It's kind of hard to talk about the Shirackies though, because as well as Big T lost, Trufo won. So as well as you go talk about one of them, you gotta.
Okay.
And that's the captain and co-captain. Big T the captain, Trufo the co-captain.
Okay.
It was just some things we were wondering. It was just some things.
Yeah. We don't got nothing like that in place. But if the Shirackies was to be like, Yo, true for the captain, the Big T, the big co-captain right now. That ain't, that's what they decide. That ain't got shit to do with the staff of Midnight Matt. Me, Bill, and Surf ain't deciding that. That's on some Shiraki shit. That ain't nothing to us.
Okay.
But I mean, yo, Captain Luke, come on, man. Not the captain, though.
The El Capitan.
You know, I love you. Come on, Big T. You know I love you. You know, me and Big T sat outside at RBE one night one morning from like 4 to like 9, just shooting the shit. Big T, you know, I love you like a fat kid love cake, but bro, I'm gonna he gotta redeem himself, like for real.
Oh, you know he is.
Come on now.
You know he is.
Yeah,
you know he is. It's Big T. It's Big T. I seen Big T had a battle with me and then go and battle Rub Nitty and go crazy. Like everybody said I wild on him, and then he would battle Rub Nitty, someone that everybody think is crazy, and wild on him with the MOP and on Vivian. Shut the building down with that shit. So we know Big T gonna bounce back. Same way like Castro had to battle with drugs, and this was his bounce back. It's everybody just got ups and downs. You feel me?
Yeah. It's any given Sunday. It's any given Sunday. It really is. Let me ask you this. Paint us a picture of a Midnight Madness feel, like the room. We saw what we saw. I like the dim lights and shit. Like that shit was fire. But just like paint us a picture when you walk through the door, like, you know what I mean? Like people, and this is nothing.
All right, so I paint you the picture.
Don't go to events.
All right, so when you walk, first of all, as soon as you get out your car, you gonna see 5 motherfucking security guards standing between the door inside and outside. You're gonna be like, oh damn, these niggas is not playing. Then you gonna walk up to the door thinking you some superstar ass nigga and gonna grab the door, and one of the security guards gonna tell you, oh brother, hold on. Let me go get Jack. First of all, you running. Then Jack gonna come to the door. I'm gonna just break it all the way down for y'all. Jack gonna come to the door. I'm gonna be like, you good or you ain't good. Okay, person good. You walk in. Yeah. Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all froze on my screen. Making sure y'all can hear me.
Shit.
All right. So
Yeah,
you get to the door, Jack, you know what I'm saying? The security, you think you about to open the door? You think you about to open the door to get in, and security like, no, hold on. Jack, they're gonna radio me. Yeah, we like that. One security guard gonna radio the other security guard that's close by me. Boom. Yo, Jack, I'm gonna come to, this is literally how it was happening. I'm gonna come to the door. When I come to the door, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that person good, that person, you gonna walk in, you're gonna sing a ring of people. First, you're gonna be like, damn, I can't see into the circle. Then you're gonna look into you're gonna find you a spot, you're gonna see, oh, inside the circle, there's 7 judges sitting in like director seats. Holy shit, this is kind of crazy. Then you're gonna see then you're gonna see the belt right in front of the middle judge. Like it's like in the circle, say the middle and the judgment, you see the belt right there, which is bands on top of it. So then you like, holy shit, you got a belt and a bunch of money. Like this how the first one was. You got a belt and a bunch of money on the floor. Holy shit, who about to rap? Oh, well, before we get to that, you get your spot in the circle, and then the shit starts, and you see Surf walk up, and he go, yeah, okay, so Big T versus Lou, and they're gonna pick the 7 judges. Yo, dude, no, yes, no. Niggas went through whole bidding wars. Like both of y'all gotta agree. Everybody didn't always agree. So niggas went around the room till we had 7 people they agreed on. Then, all right, cool. Who going first? Flip the coin. All right, bet. We flip it off camera. We know who going first. Bet. Boom, get that out the way. Camera start. Midnight Madness. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, all the way up until whatever the donation for the money on the floor is from the house. All the way up until it could be 1,500. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5 bands. It could 10 bands. Whatever the fuck we put on the floor. All hundreds. Chris, drop. Boom. Next thing you know, whoever know they first rap. Ain't no yo, you first. When that last dollar hit, they rap every time. Boom. So all nothing but energy.
So are you doing a coin toss? Are y'all doing coin tosses, or y'all just
they are. It's just off camera. Coin tosses is off camera.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Wow. I like that. I like that. I like that. And that's the setup for every, like, as
It's
far
very,
as
and
you breaking up again.
think about
Wait a minute, you breaking up again. You frozen. Frozen.
Still frozen.
It's coming around. You frozen.
I would definitely use this method to get off the phone with somebody if I ever.
Somebody might be calling him. Yeah. We apologize, y'all. He is on the train still. He was late. The train was late coming. Okay. Wait.
Yo.
I think.
Yep.
Okay. You frozen, but we can hear
my
you.
My bad.
Okay, getting them back together.
Can you hear us?
I hear me, right?
Yeah, we hear you, Jack.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
yeah,
you
okay,
Gucci
there
now.
you
You back.
Listen, Wing, you know the count. I don't care what this phone do. I'm here. You feel me? Until you say you wrapping the show up, I'm here. We gonna get through whatever. And then I'm fucking with the bros too. And like Savage said, I met Brody before. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm here. I'm rocking, man. But a lot of the energy brews up right when surf start. One, you know what I'm saying, is because everybody in the room is counting the money so they know how much is on the floor and it's all hundreds. So it's like, oh, 100. It's like, it's not hard to count. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's a band. Oh, that's 2. Oh, that's 2,500 on the floor. The energy is already building because niggas seeing the money and the belt at his feet. Oh yeah, I gotta get this.
The hunger for that money. Yeah.
Gotta get this.
Great.
The money, the notoriety, all that in one building. Because not for nothing, them judges is people. Them is folks that's in your face.
Well, one of the things I heard people say they want to see though, they say they want to see more footage of the money and the belts on the floor, like when the rappers are rapping. People want to see them like standing on it.
Oh, you want to see them standing on it and all that? Well, you know, I'll say, this is where you got to get in contact with me. Make your way into the. If we give you everything, we will make it so prestigious to make you want to show up and have fun. We can't give you everything. Now, when I drop this behind the scene footage that my man CP4 TV shot for, you know what I'm saying? Because Anderson is our main cameraman. And then we got another one. His name is CP4 TV. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see him anywhere, make sure y'all follow him and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? He shot some behind the scene footage that I haven't dropped yet. So when I drop the behind the scene footage, y'all gonna get to see saying certain little shit. Like, I know, for example, you'll see Lou after he won and how he picked his money up. The belt, all that. You even have a moment where you could freeze frame it so you can count the money yourself. How about that? I know people because I know people gonna do it. I know how this shit go. So now the next one I gonna be in a little. We're going to come back to Atlanta, but it'll probably be like 3-4 events from now, and that's just me just talking. I'm not giving an exact number because we literally doing this shit. We on the move with it right now. You know what I'm saying? All of us is in between careers and trying to build Midnight Madness, so we on the move with it. But eventually we will come back to Atlanta, but we gotta keep it up because as well as a lot of people that we love and we love them for it. They respected it, even though they found the drop on the location. And like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all knew where we was at, but y'all ain't come and do no OD shit because y'all knew y'all could. Few people did, but we didn't have nothing crazy. So it's like, but knowing it's a possibility, yeah, we got to keep switching it up. But you know what I'm saying? Especially for, I say this too. One-man army events, I'm going to open the door up, you know what I'm saying, a little more. I ain't going to be I'm still going to be crazy, but I ain't crazy. You know what I'm saying, with the door, but yeah, I got to, bro. It's a private, pristine thing, so it's like I can't, you know what I mean, just literally let Tom, Dick, and Harry walk. Yeah,
you want to keep the,
but I also want to open it up.
Right.
Yeah, I want to. So I'm like, all right, cool. We'll be super strict on like the night we had with, because everything's Midnight Madness, but we'll be super strict on the nights, and nothing's lower than the other. Let me state that too. Like when y'all hear one man army, and we're not looking at those cards like they something lower than these cards over here. Because if you actually go back and look at the free agent list, which now is the one list, there's a lot of people that's better than niggas that's on teams, and some of your favorites, like a E Hart. So why the fuck would we be demeaning a E Hart? Why the fuck would we be demeaning a Lou Castro? Why the fuck would we be demeaning a Loaded Lux or a Murder Mook or some of the other great, a lot of Zay, or why would we be demeaning them? That's what we're doing. That's why we took free agent away, and it's one-man army. So these events are no less, but mean that it's not as team oriented. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the numbers won't be taken by the big battlers because it's not as it's a people team. So they showing up deep, and we gotta let the teams in. It's you know what I mean? So that cuts down on the number of fans. But we can't man army.
Jack, we can't skip over. You said Mook and Lux. So we got Mook and Lux coming outside.
Listen. They in the one. And they contacted or Bill contacted them at the time when he made the very first one that niggas is on. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't speak if they coming outside or not. Shit, I keep it real with you. I'd love for Mook and Lux to team up and start a team. That's actually what I really like. Y'all tag them and tweet them and all that and tell them that. Niggas would love for them to start a team. That's what we really would like. And we could get Lux and Mook to start a fucking team.
I think Mook and Lux will
fuck popping outside. Start a team.
Like you get a Lux in that
team. That's what I want.
What their team looks like. I would love to see what their team looks like. Nico,
but not to cut you off, but I was just saying the one-man army's got a lot of names bigger than myself. So be damned if we demean them with the free agent but like I said, because we expect it to not be as so heavily packed, and we don't have to do the team favorite shit because of the teams on one-man army, because everyone's one-man army. You know what I'm saying? We give them their pluses and we can get more people in, so I don't got to be as strict with it. You know what I'm saying? But those nights when the GTAs is battling, Shuni and them gonna come 6 deep. I got to get all the GTA in. You see what I'm saying? Like, I have to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact. Nicho, yes, you can. You can ask questions. I don't know if you want to ask Midnight Madness questions. I need you to ask really quickly because I wanted to move on to something else, but we can come back to it if if you wanted to ask something else. Okay, well that's dope. I can't wait for this. Back to I feel like we've asked all the questions that we need to ask about, or at least debunk or clarify what needed to be asked about Midnight Madness. Are y'all good on that, or?
I think we pretty much caught up. Pretty much caught up for Ezra right now.
So I want to get back to career. Okay. Like I said, so now you have this Midnight Madness, now back to career, now that you're back. I mean, for those who are just tuning in, you took some time, you got health together, you doing workout videos, and you seem like the headspace is in a different place.
Yeah, I've learned to turn my weaknesses into my strengths. So it's like what I did that year I was off was basically like I was basically finding myself again, because I've always known myself, but it was like that was a moment I hadn't gone through a lot of scrutiny like that before. I've always been a popular dude in high school and middle school, and I've dealt with scrutiny in life, but like social, also being, being the kind of person I am. Certain people don't like to speak up with scrutiny because they don't know where it may go. But battle rap community doesn't care because they're behind computers. So they say whatever the fuck they want. And it was the first time where it was like, oh, these people are wilding. And it's like, damn, I want to reach out to that person and that person and that person. But it's a computer for real because I don't know who they are. Like, so it's like find myself in that realm of personally checking my ego, my emotions, goddamn, and my strengths and my weaknesses, learning what I looking at myself in my mirror and being like, damn, I'm letting people I don't know get me out my shell. Shit, how strong am I really? You know what I'm saying? And it was little things like that I started to go through that I fought through, and it was like, it helped me realize like, yo, when you have something, You know what I'm saying? And then for a while, instead of me trying to fight the narrative of the John shit, I embraced it. And once I embraced it, a lot of anger left. And it was like, holy shit, I
Okay.
was carrying all of that around with everything that I was doing though, like just simple shit. I'm in a grocery store, something small, because I'm just angry all the time of
Mm-hmm.
experience I never had, and it was like shit. I accepted it instead of like, but that wasn't even my chain, little shit like that. Or I ain't jumping the crowd because I was trying to find my chain. I was trying to fight for real, and instead of going through all of
Right.
them, instead of constantly fighting a narrative in my own brain, though no one can hear me, I just y'all got it. Once I did that, it was easier, and it was also a life lesson. So it was like, okay, when you have weaknesses, just turn them into strengths. So like I battled Castro, and I couldn't motherfucking, I had the situation where I got sick. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time in a rap battle it got that bad. It's always happened outside of rapping. So when it happened that bad, it was like, oh, I gotta adjust some shit. I adjust how I eat. I don't eat beef, I don't eat
Right.
pork. I'm on nothing but lamb, goat, vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like I said, I'm working out all the time. And then after the Saga battle, I was thinking that was just enough. But then after the Saga battle, I got I got a little sick again. Finally got off the train and got back home, and I couldn't work for 2 days. So then it was just like, man, what the
Ooh.
fuck? So I wanted to view myself. And because when people don't
Right.
be recording the video, it started with like I had the video for like a week before I released it because it was my confidence. So when I felt bad, look at that, you could do it, fool. But then I was like, nah, not me. My man's Hollywood, a big influence in my life process too. My man's Hollywood Trey, he was like, yo, bro, put that up so other people could see it, fool. It's people just like you, bro. You just don't know it.
Yeah.
It's people just like
Yeah.
you out here. Through this, I found other battlers that have it. I'm not gonna put nobody out there because
Mm,
they haven't put their business out there, but there's other battlers that go through what I go through. I didn't think it was. I thought I was the only one. Dead ass.
oh,
I am not the only
okay.
one.
That's
That's all I will
dope.
say.
Oh
And
wow,
it's shit
that
like
is
that.
dope.
But even that give me a lot of confidence because it's like shit. There was somebody else that thought like me. I gotta hide this shit to be rough and tough battle rap. But it's like I dropped it. It was like the load off of me. And I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
you telling me it's taking another load off of me because it's like, yo, this is cool. Because I just thought I was alone in this shit and it was just me and no one would ever understand me. Now I know that there's people that
Right.
understand me from going through it, and then supporters and fans that just hit me like, yo, my sister got it. Yo, my homeboy's mama got it. Yo, my grandmother got
That's
it. Yo, I know
encouraging.
someone that
That's
passed from it. I
encouraging.
had a girlfriend that my girlfriend passed from it. So I know what you're going through. My girl currently has it. So I know what you, and it was like, yo, I got flooded with those. And it was like, I ain't know I was this much of be this much of an inspiration to people. And then just so happened Midnight Madness came right behind it. So it was like I rapped great all year, found my place in life, got comfortable in life, got off of a lot of the negative things that was keeping me back in life as far as the street life. So it's like I found a way to monetize me as a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't gotta monetize that stuff. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, man, I get to finally
Right.
like yeah, I get to finally have peace and just put on great shows for y'all. And because a lot of people don't understand how battle rappers have a lot of shit going on in their life. And we like to look at us as robots and just be like, yo, you didn't have a good performance. But man, you don't know what that man was going through the night
You don't know
before.
what
I
they went
understand
through.
he got on a
Yeah.
flight and everything, but he could have got a phone call. He could have got, you know what I'm saying? It could have been anything. Like they could have went out to party last night, but then something traumatic happened at the club that then fucked the nigga brain up that he just can't get right. You never know. So it's like, it was just dope for me to be like, yo, I can share my story with people. And it's like, and it's reaching a lot of people. I've had different lupus organizations hit me up asking me to be brand ambassadors, but I'm the type I gotta know exactly what they doing before I just be like, oh yeah, I'll take some
Before you
money to
jump
be on the
into it.
face of some
Right.
shit. Yeah, like nah, cause I got certain shit that I wanna positively, but I got certain oh shit, I'm in LA. Bet I got certain shit that I wanna a message I wanna get out there. I don't wanna do this and then just
Right.
be doing it else's prerogative, and it's not even helping my community of people. I'm down to help all communities of people, but we definitely got to include mine. So and who runs some of these organizations. I'm not gonna get too crazy, but who sit at the top of a lot of them, who fund them and all of that shit. So like I said before, I just
Right. We need
jump
to know
into
what
some
your
shit and
corporate
be like,
responsibilities are. We need to know what it's called corporate responsibilities in the community. Right. You want to make sure you know what they're doing in the community before signing on to them. Absolutely.
exactly, because it's people younger than me since, but in 2000 and I graduated high school 09, I got sick the back end of 2010. So yeah, when I got sick at 19, I was the youngest person at the time to ever get lupus. So like the doctors was panicking. I spent 367 days living in the hospital, MCV to be exact.
Mm.
Yo, Jack.
So for me, it's like I know what they going through, especially I've met people like even just out where I'm at now that's younger than me or younger than I was when I got it, and they got it. So I know it's like it's progressing. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So it's like, yeah, I just want everybody to know like we got to get the word out there. So I'm gonna keep working out and showing people that even though you sick, you can work out, you can go for runs, you can rap, you can do whatever you want to do. And yes, we gotta these niggas is loud. Fuck these trains. Y'all can hear this shit. This shit's so damn loud in my ear.
No, you
I
good.
can't
No, we hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear it. We can't hear it. Surprisingly.
No, you good.
Savage, hold on 1 minute. Let me get Nicho's comment or question first.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we get you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
So Nicho asked, and I think I already answered this, but I'm just gonna. I think he came in before you answered it. Nicho is asking, can URL battlers legitimately have a Midnight Madness battle drop on a King of the Dot RPE pages like a Drug and True Foe?
I'm not gonna say yes or no to that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what the future could hold? We trying to bring everything together. It's actually one of our goals. We trying to use this to branch everybody together. So, hopefully we can have that happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say yes or no to that because hopefully we can make something like that happen. If let's say like somebody from Def Coast, of course a lot of them on the West Coast, not all of them, but a lot of them on the West Coast. Let's say it's one versus somebody that's a URL battler, and URL and KOTD is they want the footage. Best man win, and hopefully it ain't no issue. You know what I'm saying? Well, what we trying to do for the back be the best man win. You feel me? Like, and hope, like I said, hopefully one day we get to that and there's no issues. And everybody's trying to get it because they feel they got the best exposure for the battler. If everybody's fighting against each other for the best exposure for the battlers, Midnight Madness is doing its job.
So Jack, like, I listen to a lot of battle rap music because like one of my favorite songs is the song where you and Ryder Heard of Me. Like I used to play that shit like all the time. So it's like, when is like you gonna be dropping some new music?
Me and Henny just dropped the song. D out of Henny Man just dropped the song. It's on Battle Rap Trap page.
It's fire.
Dead people.
Yeah,
it's fire.
Wow. If you hit me on Instagram or Twitter, I'm actually I'm in Twitter jail. So promoting that I was dropping my album and whatnot. But they put me in Twitter jail, so I ain't posted up on Twitter or Instagram yet. But I am. Like, I've been in the spaces telling some got it, but I got an album. If you hit me up, I'm doing everything independently. I ain't on DistroKid. I ain't on iTunes. I ain't on none of that shit. Everything is me, like, basically out the back of the trunk. So you hit me up personally in the DMs or any social media, and you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what it costs, and I get that to you right then and there at the same time.
Because that verse on Heard of Me.
That's how I'm doing it.
Yo, your verse on Heard of Me is like my absolutely favorite battle rap verse. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yo, you win it. That's like my joint. Like, I don't know if everybody heard that joint, but like, if you ain't heard that song, that shit's fire.
Yeah, man, you talking about something?
That's my shit. You wanna know the crazy thing? Ryder wrote the hook in his verse. He came to Richmond and was like, yo, Jack, I got a verse for you. I got a spot for you on this song. I wrote that shit 5 minutes, bro. I wrote that verse in 5 minutes, bro. When I heard what he had in the beat, I loved it so much. I wrote that shit in 5 minutes, bro. I was hype as hell. He wanted me on that song.
That's dope.
Oh,
So
that's
says
dope.
that Nicho says that you're so talented. Your talent is international. He said, "Would you consider branching out to international battle leagues? Battle rap is so much bigger than North America."
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact. I definitely want to battle outside of the United States. Like, I want to go over there. You want to know what's so crazy? I'm the type of person I want to battle out of the country in a different language and be forced to have to write my content and then translate it and then learn it in that language and get up there and rap it. I want to do some crazy, difficult shit like that.
That'd be dope. What is it? Flip top in the what is it in the Philippines?
Yeah, they going crazy over there.
I forgot
Yeah.
the
I
name
don't know
of
what they
it.
be saying, but it looked like it
And
might
them
be
folks
possible.
be having tens of thousands of people. Like they support that shit.
Hey, I'm trying
That'd
to go
be
over there
crazy.
and rap in their language. You feel me?
Nah, he talking
That'd be
about
crazy.
No, I know a little Spanish. Y'all seen the Cortez battle? I know a little
You know
Spanish. You know what I'm
what?
saying?
you talking about Twitter jail. You talking about Twitter jail. You need to be put in battle rap jail for that third round versus the saga. You know what I'm saying?
Lord Jesus.
Hold
Can we get
on.
the
We got to
organist,
talk about
please?
this because ain't the
Can we
award
get
show
the
tonight?
organist, please? You know
Oh.
what? You know what? Lord.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what was worse with the way I felt when you took that damn Bible paper or when Show Off battle Loso Lord G boy.
First of all, let's break this down.
God.
Let's break this down because I'm a smoker. If you know anything
Y'all see
about
that?
me, shout out to all my stoneheads. What strain was in the Bible paper? I need to know. What strain was in the Bible paper?
It was no cap. No
That's what I
cap. It
want
was
to
some
know.
White Widow. No cap.
White
It was
Widow?
some White Widow. No cap.
Okay. That's some good stuff right there. Some good stuff right there.
Yeah. Official White Widow too. You know, we was in Cali when we did that battle. We was in Oakland. So yeah, I got that from the spot. Yeah, that's official White Widow.
Ooh. We always love them good hybrids. Shout out to that, man.
But yeah, you know,
That's crazy.
I'm Unk gang, not cross gang. So you know, I just represent that. You feel me? So you know,
okay. Jack, what was your motivation? Like you know what? And shout out to that because what you got, you nominated for best moment, most improved. Isn't it 3 or is it 2?
He got round of the year.
I got 3 of them.
He got moment of the year.
Round of the year,
3.
moment, and most improved. I won it on champion, but URL got me on their awards too.
That's dope. Bruh, what okay, going back to the moment.
It's humbling. Look, this how you knew I grew up, B. It's humbling. I never would have said that 2 years ago.
I know.
Fuck, being humble is my thing. It's humbling. That's what it is. I'll be honest.
But what just made you do that with I can't even think of the man's name now. With Saga.
Don't worry, when you come to Atlanta, we got some more Bible paper to roll up. Don't worry about it.
I ain't doing it.
Yeah, you know, whenever A-Ward step out, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on him. But what made me do it was I was like, I kept saying I know he gonna be doing devil flips and called me the devil. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, what is something that the devil would do? I was in the crib one day, like, what would the devil do? You know what? He would smoke some paper because this what the fuck we do when we locked up and we sneak the weed in and we gotta roll up in something. We go to the Bible paper. So guess the fuck what? I'm about to roll up this Bible paper as the battle rap devil that I am. Fuck what you talking about?
What scripture was it? What book was it?
Man.
And you want to know what's crazy? Everything on purpose. Like on the book, I folded the top of the page and that I wanted specifically.
Wow,
I
that
got it
was
out.
premeditated. So what scripture was it? Now I want to know.
I need to know.
Now I
need to
want to know.
Look, I don't know exactly what verse, but I know at the top of that page that motherfucker said Corinthians. So I said, yep, let me fold the top as a
You know
bookmark
what?
right here.
You know what?
Let me fold it right here. And
My
I'm about to smoke
Corinthians
the
getting
people of
smoked.
Corinthians. You're damn right. I'm about to smoke the
You
people
get
of
smoked out
Corinthians.
the book of Corinthians, brother. The book of Corinthians. Like, come on now.
You got that
Come on
smoke for
now.
real, the saga, man. That was a great battle, bro. It really was.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely was.
Yeah, I was.
After
You wanna know what's
man,
crazy? They got me this so, but in the building, yo, he was rapping his ass off. So I always got to give him props, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I pulled out the victory. I won't trash in that shit. I know he choked in the third, but his second round was dope as hell to me.
Right. In the building, Saga is dope. He really is. Chokes and all, he's dope. Because when I seen him in Houston, like that was my first time actually seeing him in, in person. Like I have to say, and I know we say this a lot, but y'all, the energy, like that's the shit that I love to see. Like I said, when I go back to Nashville, I was at Renegade Battle League when Jack and them was up there. It was like, bruh, the energy that you feel when these niggas be rapping, bro, like that shit, y'all be like, they be in a whole nother zone. And Saga is one of those rappers that actually gives you that feel. He really does. So I mean, I can only imagine that was probably amazing in the building to see that shit. And then
Facts.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, in the building, it was great. It was a lot of energy exchange. That shit was fire.
Nicho, we probably can't get Jack and Ill Will on Max Out 3, but Midnight Madness is always possible.
Facts.
Anything's possible.
It's the Continental. Midnight Madness is the Continental.
I was about to say that. Listen, man, what Midnight Madness is doing is we know what's up with how it is right now. But with Midnight Madness, what we trying to do is we trying to bridge everybody, man. Like, and not like bridge them into one league. That's not what I'm saying. But just make it to where everybody can positively communicate with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even if we got to do it through Midnight Madness. So it's just like, that's all we trying to do. We trying to bring the fun and energy all the way back. Yeah, that's all. Like, we not, like, that's the other thing, Midnight Madness, real quick. We not here trying to replace nobody either. Like, I don't want nobody to think that. We not trying to replace nobody. We just giving another outlet. And for us, the outlet is fun. Our main thing is fun.
Right.
Finding ways to help the battlers and having fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If we was to have what they say, a motto or a slogan, it would be 3 letters, fun.
Right. I think, well, that's the other consensus from fans is that, from supporters, that they feel as if, okay, this takes away from even URL. It takes away from URL. They can't, I think the biggest thing with the whole URL thing is that how can URL not be behind it when these battles are happening that should be on URL, because they feel like URL is running out of battlers. They're recycling battles or battlers or, different things. The one rounder band event, they feel like URL is running out of battles. So Midnight Madness is bringing that content that can help. But I feel like it doesn't just help URL. It helps all leagues because you can negotiate.
I think the one thing everybody's leaving off when they feel like, yo, these are URL battlers, y'all are forgetting all of us are peers. Even before we're a URL battler or RBE battler or a KOTD battler, we are peers. Some of us have made friendships that are going to be lifelong, that we met the person in battle rap. And then some of us just got a lot of connections and we are cool associates with each other. So it's like, yo, when one person starts something, it's just what it is. It's like, it got nothing to do with a URL or RBE or because if that's the case, Snake Eyes ain't been on no fucking URL in years. He been over there. He been with y'all. You've been booking him when?
Yep.
So what are we talking? Like, you've been booking.
That's a fact.
So it's like, when we really break down all the little things instead of just saying, God damn.
But you know how you know how these people are. You know how people in battle rap are. You know this. You know this.
But yeah, instead of us just going with what's cool to say when we break it down, oh, Snake Eyes and none. URL gotta be behind. Why ain't be behind it if we're gonna blame anybody? Snake Eyes been over there. Why won't follow you? Snake Eyes been over there.
And it helps
a nigga
him.
like me outside of real quick, Wing, outside of my Midnight Madness role. Hold on, let me turn into Jack real quick. 1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me turn. Let me.
He off the train now, y'all. He done got lit. He can get lit now. He off the train.
Yo, Snake Eyes. Now I'm Jakkboy Maine. I ain't David Stern right now. I'm Jakkboy Maine. Look, Snake Eyes has been over on RB motherfucking E. He couldn't buy a goddamn plate on URL for the last year and a half, man. So anybody sitting over here trying to what? Come on, man. Let's be realistic. This nigga been at home with his dad rapping on RBE. That's what he been doing. That's what he been doing.
That's a fact.
That's why one of these days I'm gonna smoke his ass next on Midnight Man. We already talked about it. Once I get rolling, Snake Eyes know we're gonna see each other. But this is what I'm saying, yo. He been over there. He been on URL. But he been in the NBA with us. That's how we talk. My bad, Wing. You know I'm in battle rap mode, but he been at KFC. He been in the NBA with us.
But I like the shit
you know
talk.
Is the thing he been in the NBA with us. So if that's the angle people take it, why RBE ain't behind it? Why RBE ain't behind this shit? You know what? I'm saying it. ARP had something to do with it. ARP paid for that shit. He starting some shit. Fuck it.
Right.
Fuck it. It's URL and RBE. URL and Snake Eyes has been RBE. So it's both. Okay. How about that?
We unmasked the culprit. Scooby-Doo. We on our Scooby-Doo shit. We on our Scooby-Doo shit. I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Damn kids.
Right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean,
but that's in all seriousness,
that's some real shit talk.
Yeah, in all seriousness, though, it's like, man, people got to stop trying to nitpick and tear each other down and just appreciate or do something for the battlers, man. Like, and we trying to do something for everybody. You know what I mean? So once people get with that, they'll see, like, that's all. Yes, they're owned by Surf, Jack, and Bill. All three of our names is on the fucking paperwork. It's our names. Big T said in the spaces he had one company on it, nigga. One company on it, nigga. And you got a founder and you got co-founders, nigga.
One band,
that's
one
what
sound.
you got. Exactly.
Band, one sound.
So it's like I'm when I hear that URL, RBE, KOTD behind this shit, no, this just like they put their money into we putting our money into this shit. Don't get me wrong. You know, we all know Surf is in the tax bracket he in, but don't think Jack and Bill ain't put theirs in too. You feel me? So everybody putting in their hard-earned work, they everything. Nah, bro, I'm not hearing that shit, and I'm gonna get pissed off every fucking time. I'm not gonna hold you. Every time, because what that does is take away the work and the shit that I put into. That's discrediting me and how much I'm doing, and then taking away from me loving to do it. So a hustle and a just cause can get the buzz that they getting right now. So it's like if you just gonna keep trying to shit on that, like I'm gonna catch an attitude every time when they do that shit. Every time.
It's your baby.
Every time.
It's your baby. It's your baby.
Exactly.
And you have a right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you have a right. Yeah, absolutely. I can respect it. I can respect it.
You feel me? Somebody start coming at the one that's caged, you're gonna be tight because it's like I put in a lot of blood.
Coming at the one that's caged,
literally.
They do. You know, and the way I look at that is that y'all asked RBE to start building talent of their own. The fuck I'm doing. Some of y'all may not know me.
You feel me?
But I'm here.
You feel me? Talking shit.
Y'all know Jack, Bill, and Surf as battlers. They came up with a concept that said, look, fuck the politics. This is what we doing, or whatever. And whatever happens. And I'm gonna
keep it all the way gangster. I'm gonna tell it like it is. Verb and Surf had their competition. They had their egos going with the females on their team. And that started something. Then Surf added on, hey, let's make this into a thing. And Jack and Bill just happened to be in that space that day. Everything was just opportunity. Niggas was there. He started turning into something. He started giving ideas. I hop up there. I'm like, yo, I like this idea. I've been trying to get niggas to battle in the middle of the projects for years. When you know, I've been talking about that. Niggas come to my hood and shoot a battle. I shoot some battles in my hood in Richmond. That shit gonna look gritty as shit. So you talking about old school days, like on the block or Harlem and all that? Yeah, bro, I've been there. That's what happens, y'all. People think other people behind it. Battlers been waiting for something like this without the politics, where I can go in here and just rap, and that's what matters. And that's
what matters. That's what matters. And again, you come from, well, everybody comes from the grassroots, and this is y'all paying it forward. So I don't personally see anything, wrong with that, because again, going back with RBE, it's just like, y'all, before y'all had names, it was kind of like, how do you get these people? They're talented, to get these people to a place where other people can see them. That's the objective. And they got to understand, y'all be around these places, y'all be at these battle rap, especially you were everywhere at one point in time. You know what I mean? And you saw soaking up that game. With me and RBE, it was like, it was organic, because I was going to the events. I'll be at the URL events, paying attention to what's going on. I'm a business major. I'm a marketing major. So for me, everything equates to money. Everything equates to money or ideas. This is showing y'all creative ideas and what you've soaked up since you've been in the game. You feel me? So it's like,
and I've learned a lot.
Yeah,
I've been to the events as well as I've been to you. I've been at URL events, and I haven't been to a TD event yet, but I've been in different places, and it's like, yeah, we applying shit that we've learned. You know what I'm saying? Successes and failures that we've learned, just like everyone else has. Smack was in certain rooms before he started. AIP was in certain rooms before he started his league. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, same thing with Lush and them. So it's like, it's just our turn, but this time it's for the rappers, battle rappers. And it's not, like I said, we replace nobody. We just trying to, this how we view it, for y'all to understand. We view it as the 3 top leagues are URL, KOTD, and RBE. What we are is that little side door that you go over to and you be like, and then it opens up. And then when you go through there, that's Midnight Madness. That's what the fuck we are.
Y'all are the Continental, bro. Midnight Madness is the Continental in the John Wick universe. All the assassins come there to kick it, do business. Don't nobody get their head shot off till they leave off the grounds, though.
Fucking perfect analogy, bro. Exactly. Exactly, bro.
I'm saying, bro. I love it.
That's dope.
We love it.
That's dope. Nicho.
That's exactly what it is.
Nicho.
Continental, my brother.
Max out's not gonna happen with Jack and A-Ward, but you're starting.
So Jack, like, are y'all doing face-off?
Fuck around that happen on Midnight Madness and then drop on the RBE hopefully one day. We never know.
Right.
We never know. Just throw wishful hopes out there.
But he said that he feels like you're trash. So he's saying that wouldn't happen.
That's what he's supposed. That's what he's saying. I'm trash. I got a video of him on my Instagram saying otherwise. You take which one you want to believe.
Rebuttal game crazy.
And the crazy. So you can go off of what he, because it's sad. Or I got some footage that's not even because he said this. This is, I put it up because it was natural when it happened. So,
yeah.
Video.
But you breaking up.
Yep.
I also want to know what's in that pen, too.
What's this? What's it called? Of course, it's THC, but it's called green crack. I had to say that for niggas. Yeah, niggas do the most. Heard the word crack and then start losing their mind. So I had to say that first.
We had that green crack last night. You know what I'm saying? Cartridge wise. You feel me? Good stuff.
So are y'all doing face-off tonight for the band?
Nah, I know.
Well, no, because it's banned. Although the card was leaked, the
over here, I'm about to call this room,
is that
go to my room and go to sleep.
Listen, you've been traveling for so goddamn long. Last question before we let you go. What advice would you give new battlers going to midnight? Would they go to midnight mat? Well, Crucible is gone. I believe, Nicho.
He said who was gone?
The Crucible.
Shit, I don't know. No, they still got the
I think-
URL still got the Crucible.
They just
Ain't
canceled
no
season
season
2.
at this point.
No, they just canceled season 2.
Oh, you said they just
Oh.
canceled it?
Now they canceled season 2. They didn't cancel the Crucible all the way. They just canceled season 2.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I was about to say I never heard about none. No, the Crucible. That's
Oh.
their thing. Just like y'all got one
well-
SKs, that's they thing now.
Well, okay. Well, since they canceled this, that means that there's a gap. Midnight Madness is here. Which would he's asking you for new battlers? Should they go Midnight Madness or should they go Crucible?
I say get the Crucible shot, take the Crucible shot. Reason I would say that would be because I mean you can go take your Crucible. You don't see, here's the thing, you don't have to choose. You could do your Crucible shot and come over here and have some fun. Like you don't have like this is really like okay, on Tuesday you seen Kevin Durant on the Knicks. But on Saturday, if you live in the area he live in, you might see him in Planet Fitness. You see what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
Right.
He might run a pickup game.
So it's like it's not like you have to choose. Like it's like go do your Crucible, and when you got free time, come have fun on Midnight Madness. You don't gotta choose. Like that's not what this is. You know what I'm saying? Do both.
Get all the money.
Exactly.
Get all the money.
That's what I said. We're not here trying to move nobody out the way or none of that shit. Do all of that shit, bro. I mean, you gotta properly prepare your scheduling for however it is you write or memorize. But bro, do all of that shit, bro. We're not finna be like, oh, you gotta choose between the Crucible and Midnight. Like, no, nigga. Oh, you got a Crucible on March 11th? All right, well, you can't be on this card, but when you free, or we make the next one, pop. So they in the spaces. Yo, I want to be on the card, but I got something. It was 2 people. I want to do something March 11th, but I got this. And I'm like, all right, go do that. And when you add that, because that's the most prominent thing at the moment, a Crucible or 1SK or whatever, go do that. And then when you got some free time, come knock on that, give that special knock, and the door going open.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Come to the Continental.
Absolutely.
Have some gin. Have some bourbon.
You feel me?
Do your thing.
It's that you prioritize. That's it.
That's a fact. That's
That's
dope.
And what you do at the
Let me-
Crucible or whatever, Echo stop you. Like we're not gonna be like, oh, you just lost on URL at the Crucible, so you can't get it out. You talking shit. You talk about some money on the floor, motherfucker. You gonna get you a battle.
Right.
It's that simple.
Right.
It's that simple.
Nicho, Verb said it had okay. Verb is saying that Beasley called both him and Surf and ran the idea through them, and Verb capping.
Oh, that Verb shit. I mean, be honest with you, I wasn't on that phone call. So I can't do nothing at that point but speculate. But being a part of the actual business, you know what I'm saying? It's a real because that was just conversation shit, you know, paperwork, real business shit. Nah, that's it.
Right. So Nicho, at the end of the day, it matters who's on the paperwork. Period.
You feel me?
There's that.
So I'm not finna say he capping or he ain't capping because I don't know. But what I know is the paperwork. And the paperwork got 3 names on it.
There it is. You heard it here. You heard it here. Bro, I appreciate you as always. We will be tuned the fuck in tomorrow at what time is the event? Damn late. I know that.
6 p.m. Eastern time. 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, it's 3 for us. I mean, it's 3.
Heck yeah. So 6 p.m., 5 p.m. for me, 3 o'clock for the West Coast. After when you get closer to the Midnight Madness event, definitely come back up here because the spaces are cool. The spaces are cool, but for me, I can't be in the spaces all damn day.
Yeah, I can't.
And
No, I
so
understand.
everybody putting the content out there, you know,
All you
but
gotta do is
what I
summon
don't,
me. All you gotta do is summon
I
me.
got
I'm
you.
for the
That boy
people.
said,
I got
summon
you.
him
All
like
you gotta do is
Shinron.
summon me. That's it. I ain't gonna hold you. Same way you summon me this time. All you gotta do is summon me, and I'm here.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
so that's
Wait a
it.
minute. But
Mhm.
Slave, I know you had some other you asking, I know where you getting at before he get in the Uber. I know where you getting at with
I just wanted,
you know.
nah, man, like not for nothing, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the 420 community over here. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that knows me knows that, man. We gonna have to tap in, bro, on some real stonehead type shit. You gonna have to come up and come talk. You know what I'm saying? Because even
I'm
with
with it.
all jokes aside, even with the medicinal purposes of, you know what I'm saying, tree, like it helps out with people that have multiple sclerosis or your lupus or things of that nature. It calms those fighting, you know what I'm saying, things that you got going on in there or whatever. So
I tell, look, you like me. I tell people like, I'm like Nick Cannon or Drumline when it comes to a lot of shit. I can't always give you all of the fucking details, but motherfucker, I know what I'm doing.
okay then.
And I know what I'm talking
Right,
about.
Right.
So I get when you
right.
was coming out, I see you have, but I know you know what you talk about. I can see it. So I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like you like me. Like I always know the details, but when I get to doing what I do, I know what I'm doing. So yeah.
We gonna
I can't
tap in,
always
my boy.
explain it
Please
right,
believe.
but
We
I
gonna
know what
tap
I'm
in.
doing. Nah, we're gonna tap in. That's a fact.
Right.
I'm fucking with it.
The Breakdown Crew Network, it's now a network. I completely made it a network. It's just not the podcast anymore. So we have several different shows. He actually has a show that he's developing on the network. So look, Jack actually with the health part of it, because a lot of people don't know. I was watching an interview with Mav Hoffa on From the Soul, and he was trying to get him to smoke something. And Math was like, bro, I gotta know what kind of weed that is. Now I'm not a weed smoker, but I understood it's like different now. So it's kind of like he was like, nah, bro, I got some is uppers, some is downers. And so when Slave came to me about that, it was kind of like, yeah, that shit is dope because it's plenty of, it's the smoking community. But like with Jack and lupus and different things, and I know Slave works out a lot, and you do too. So it's kind of like you can still live your life and do what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Education always.
It's really a bad connotation that stoners get, like they're lazy and that they don't like to do nothing. Like I get up at a regular time, I tap in with my folks, I do my push-ups, I do my cush-ups, you know what I'm saying? You get out, you still got to get active, hit the gym, all that. You still got to get out and get active, man. Just because niggas smoke some tree don't mean I don't do nothing all damn day.
I hate that notion, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I got the crazy thing is I smoke way more than the person that you probably know that smoke, but and I'm telling you, it ain't the smoking. It ain't the smoking. I know it. Listen, I'm the type of person I buy an ounce on Monday. That shit's goddamn gone. That's how that shit works.
I don't know how y'all do it, but okay.
But this my thing. Me smoking is like I do it like this. Like I smoke, I roll up. As soon as I wake up, I roll up. I'm talking. Soon I roll up.
They call that wake and bake, ladies and gentlemen. Keep going, my brother.
You feel me? After I roll that blunt up, I goddamn do my little morning routine. You know what I'm saying? Get out of bed, do my push-ups, brush my teeth, wash my face, take my shower, all that good little morning shit. The push-ups for me, just like bro, is included in the morning shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So I done smoked, I done did all of that. Now I'm finna go and make me something to eat. I want to be a little high when I can eat a little more because I know how this works. So as I'm cooking my breakfast, I'm rolling up. And I'm smoking about half of the blunt.
And then not for nothing on the inside of that, if you cooking with weed butter or weed Earl, you adding that into your daily.
See, I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet.
I put that shit in my tea, everything, bro.
Yeah, we got links.
It's just
because
better.
I ain't there yet.
It's better.
I ain't there yet.
Bruh,
But
listen.
I raw smoke while I'm cooking, smoke about half the blunt, then I eat my breakfast, then I smoke the rest of the blunt.
Y'all about to have my job call me now.
Because I got a gym in my spot. So then I go and hit the
Oh,
gym.
me too.
After I come back from the gym, I'm drinking nothing but like a gallon of water and smoking some weed. Then I'm going over to my little office that I got, and I'm gonna sit down and make up some artwork and have Zoom calls with the videographers and the artwork
Hold up and
guys
smoke
and everything
again.
else for Midnight Madness. And I'm smoking through the whole thing. Every time the blunt go out, I roll another one. It does not
Bruh.
stop.
So you say you go through maybe
When you are-
and a half a day?
Yeah, bro, I probably smoke about if I got it, like I said, if I buy me an ounce, I know for a fact I'm smoking me about a quarter in a day.
Yeah, damn.
Okay,
Backwards,
look,
and you can go a little backwards.
Are you
me
a
and
fan of
Savage, look,
indicas,
our job
sativas,
gonna
and
be calling
hybrids?
us for mandatory weed
Man,
smoking.
everything.
I got pee in the cup. I can't do it.
Hey, look,
They gonna pull
y'all
a
can cam down if
As
y'all
well,
want to
look,
be
as
out
well as
live.
I got health issues, I'm a pothead. Everything.
We
I'm
listen,
telling y'all,
As long as it's weed, I'm gonna see.
The show that we're developing for this, whenever you're in Atlanta, like he wants to do the whole cooking thing.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Cook.
I drive down to Atlanta for it.
I'll have Mama Slay whip you up something nice and she'll throw that extra ingredient in there for us. Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I drive down there for that. You give me a date. You give me a day. I drive down there for that.
Okay. Say less, Mama, on that one, my boy.
There you
I
have
drive
it.
down there for that.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
the
you on
first
some of
show
that.
with
I
that
can put you on some of that
there you
Superman
go.
feet.
Yeah, shoot me a date. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with that.
Tell me how it is.
That's
Let's
fine.
go.
Yeah,
Come on, Sam.
I'm nosy, so I'm gonna be looking.
I can't miss that shit.
Hey,
I
look,
took urine.
look, we gotta do this definitely again because I fuck with y'all, but I'm on 8% and I gotta call this Uber.
Go ahead.
Let me get him out of
Your
here.
business, my boy. Go
All
with
right.
God.
Love you, bro.
Appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you. All right. That's dope. Well, there it is.
Yeah.
So yeah. Cooking with
It's gonna be cooking with Mama Slay. I'm gonna let her do her thing, and she just gonna add the you know what I mean in there as she do. You know what I'm saying?
Got I mean. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Nicho. Thank you. Appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all get them likes up. Definitely 2 hours with Jakkboy. Y'all got everything y'all needed. If there's any other questions with the Midnight Madness, definitely, the speculations is there. We tried to debunk whatever, concerns that I've seen, that we've seen, you know what I mean? But I mean, I at the end of the day, I like the idea. I never not liked the idea. And I can understand where, we may speculate because we hear certain things or, with Surf, and that's no diss to him. And I hate when people take certain parts of interviews because I've heard that a lot too, where I don't like that back and forth, where you hear something over here or you watch half of an interview and you don't really give the full spectrum of what that interview was about, or whatever. Like with the tattoo shit, at the end of the day, okay, we felt like the tattoo shit, listen, do what you do. However, where I came from with the whole tattoo situation, I didn't really go there with Jack about that, but what I felt like with the tattoo situation, I didn't feel like it was the best thing. But again, just as well as it shows Surf's power in the culture, you know what I mean? You have to watch what you say. So it's kind of a learning lesson too. He didn't tell nobody to do shit. It was talked about. It would be dope if they did it, whatever the case may be. That's that person's personal choice. I'm surprised, to be honest, that tattoo artists actually did it because I'm into a lot of shows. I like the tattoo shows. I like the expression of art. I know several tattoo artists that old school tattoo artists that when you come in there, they, you have a consultation. And a lot of times when you do a tattoo, they need to know what that meaning is, what it means to you, what made you want to do that. And, different shows. What was that? LA Ink. It was another show with Hami and them, in Miami Ink, I think it was. All the tattoo gurus that come through there, they won't tattoo you if it's on some bullshit. Like they will not tattoo you. They will deny that tattoo if they felt like, whatever. You doing something because of the hype of something, and shout out to Chris Unbiased, because that's kind of what Chris Unbiased was saying, was like, that's cool to support the movement, but make sure the movement is going to be there. Make sure, whatever. But again, it's on your body for the rest of your life.
But also,
it's your, so you got to live with it.
And also, Jack said he got some music. He said slide in his DM if you're trying to get his new tape. So for all those who support battle rap music, hit Jakkboy up personally. He said DM, and he'll give you those prices. Support the music, support the culture. It helps everything grow.
Right. If you feel like donating or supporting that battler, it ain't always got to be with money. He got an album out. DM him. He gonna give you that price. Put your support there. Because again, sounds like they're putting their money into this. It wasn't just Surf. It was definitely, it was Jack, and it was bill collectors. So yeah, show that appreciation. What makes MM different than like We Go Hard League, though? What makes MM different was the fan voting. Not happening now. Uploading to potentially the leak. Damn, I wish you would have asked that question.
See, hold on. They answered all those questions like in the first couple of spaces. They did it the fan voting early on, and they. But
you gotta understand too, Savage, that everybody, like I just told Jack, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like I told Jack, I cannot sit in the spaces for 10 hours.
Yeah, because we got stuff to do, like live our lives.
Yeah.
Right. But see, and that's where I was going with that. Unfortunately, that's why I did this interview with Jack, because I like the informative. I don't like the speculation. Up here, we don't do that. Like we want to we need that informative type shit. So like me, it's stuff that I missed. I just knew where to find it, or I knew who to ask. Everybody can't do that. And with the different people who are uploading, they're not uploading hours of clips. They're uploading for YouTube drops. You feel me? They're not uploading for the information purpose. Right, the spicy stuff. Right. Yeah. So, that could be something that they miss. But go ahead.
As far as the betting stuff for the fans, the reason why that fan betting and a lot of stuff that got like vetoed, for some fact, is the legalities of it. It's certain things you can't just be putting out there publicly, and it's legal sanctions to it. So it sounds good, but it's one of them things where if you ain't in the building, it ain't gonna really go down. There's nothing. It's the way the paper trail and stuff is set up. It's too much legal footwork for them to get
around and get your ass indicted. Yeah. Period. Fuck around and get your ass indicted.
That's why it's not happening.
Right. So that's they had to dead that, and that's where I think a lot of people again. There were a lot of ideas where I can understand this, like Surf did say, this all was cultivated in front of the eyes of the fans. The only problem with that is that fans are selective, and I hate saying the word fans, supporters are selective about what they listen to or what they hear and how it's perceived. And unfortunately, they did a lot of Q&As too, but if you got 1,000, 2,000 people in a spaces, you can't get to everybody. You see what I'm saying? So where I've been telling different media outlets, y'all got to be inventive on how you now utilize your media platforms, because even with the media platforms feeling like the spaces is taking over, it's really not. You just got to know how to you got to be creative. That's what you media for. And a lot of it's crazy because the bigger media outlets don't really know what to do. And game is to be sold, not told. So I'm not telling you. Anyway,
they ain't got to do too much. They living off of their old merit, they old, their old notoriety.
Right.
So as far as reinventing or whatever, they're gonna wash themselves out the game.
It's a lot of shit that all you got to do is ask, and you have to expound on different things. Let me see. Look at M&M as another league with good battles, another eye battle, another Gates of the Garden. I don't look at it that way because see,
it's not. There's no contracts.
It's a different type of thing, my brother.
Yeah, there's no contracts. There's no contracts, but this is a place where I'm gonna say this. Born Legacy Supreme. Anybody that, if I don't know if you were in the spaces, Nicho, but a battler from Texas gunned for Bad News for his belt.
Nice.
It's about the tangibility. They're providing an exclusive outlet to where, yeah, there may be certain battles that happen, but from on a different and then the reality of it is we may not get big battles, because at the end of the day, these guys are businessmen too. Yeah. So you may not see a Hitman Holla in there. You may not see a Mook battling. You may not see a Lux battle. Some people are going to be about their money, not losing it. Verb said that I'm in the business of making money, not losing it. So with that type of setting, you may not see those battles. But again, I like the essence part of this, because battle rap had become boring and systematic and politickish, and this hopefully if they keep up with this takes all of that away. You get
also not to say you won't see some of your favorites out there with
it's like this. You know, it's a new way to cultivate talent. What you got to realize, a lot of things like the PGs and the Crucibles really wasn't sticking. This has created a certain amount of excitement that Hustle, who's actually in the Crucible, didn't get that kind of notoriety. This man is now getting notoriety that he never had before. So a lot. This is going to put eyes on you that weren't on you. People that weren't getting talked about. You got people that weren't getting talked about, and now they're getting mentioned. Like, let's be honest, like Big T wasn't really getting brought up, but a bunch of people just clamoring for Big T. But since this whole Luke Castro thing, people want to see what happened with this Big T battle. So when you get people trying to see what you're doing, it gives you a platform. It gives you a way to promote other things. It gets your name out there. So now if you build a buzz right here, it's going to get you that contract you might be looking for. It's all about getting you that notoriety and being able to get you that platform, because this is a platform. It's like Wayne always say with RB, they say they're not a league, they're a platform. This is a platform to get you to where you want to go in your career. And it's up to you to however you use it. You got to think about it.
That's how I see it.
But
people were just now talking about Snake Eyes having one of the worst battles ever. Now it's a 360, and now everybody's back on Snake Eyes
because he wearing that belt.
None who lost the battle, but he's winning the war because now the fans are getting behind him. So you had those situations.
It's like with Easy. Voting. He said fan voting.
They said they been said they weren't going to do no fan voting, but it's like Easy. When Easy lost in the tournament and everybody got behind Easy, you're getting this cultivated ground roots swell of support from the public, because they've sat in the spaces with you, they feel like they're attached to you, they're rooting for you. So when you got people that's attached to you, they want to see you win. So this is actually something that really is for the battler long term. It can help them grow.
Right. Beasley not allowing drugs and True Foe to drop on King of the Dot or RBE. Listen, if it doesn't happen, as long the way I'm looking at it is that these guys are stuck to the app. The fact that they can get YouTube drops on a URL, or even if Midnight Madness can get I don't even think that. Here's the thing about YouTube, this is why I was asking the question that I did with Surf and marketing and trying to get the channel where it needs to be as far as subscribers. Yeah, you know, like he made a lot of sense in why not put it over at URL where they have a million subscribers. But again, if this is something that's grassroots, you kind of want what you're building for the battlers, by the battlers, to grow and blossom too. So you need
more promo.
Right, which means that you definitely need more promo. So if it doesn't, they will probably, it's more so about getting them that viewage that they can't get, because what a lot of people don't understand with them being on the app, and Nito, you might, but for some people who don't really understand that, those YouTube drops really are essential to the battle rappers who may be able to go other places. It's your negotiating tool for your money at these other leagues. If you ain't got no YouTube drops, because you will be surprised how fans of the brand and fans of the battler, how they translate so differently. You can have, unless you're a Loaded Lux or even a Geechee, he may go to ABC League and be able to pull in the viewership, but they may not get the subscribers. It
Like-
goes hand in hand for that league. I got the subscribe, or I got the viewership. So damn, you ran my biggest battle of 50 million or 50,000 views, but only 2 people subscribe. See what I'm saying?
I like how all of this is pushing the culture forward. I really do, because it's just another way for these guys to get they face out there.
And
You know what I'm
you
saying?
gotta look at how this stuff doubles back to even the Caffiene. It's like, look, Swamp in Your Honor is almost at 1 million views. You know how good, you know how big it is gonna be for Swamp to be able to come back and say, how many of your new battles got a battle that's almost at 1 million views without an established artist? That was a PG. So, because Swamp and Your Honor's at like 875,000. Rum Nitty and Iron Solomon not even at 1 million views. So they get to
why we don't know. Why is Rum Nitty and yeah, well, we're not even gonna get on that.
So if Swamp gets to 1 million views before Iron Solomon and Rum Nitty, yo, that's something major.
It is. It is. I agree.
So
I don't know, man.
views matter.
The future's looking bright if they do the right thing with this Midnight Madness thing, for everybody to be able to come from every sort of walk of life of battle rap and be able to come in there and do what they do. Money on the floor, pick your money up, bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? You get a YouTube drop at the end of the day. I don't see much to complain about. Then the fact that they're not having it all in one place, they're going to be bouncing around very, very nomadic. Like, you get a chance to travel. That makes other battle rappers that might be from those specific areas where they actually have the event at, they could come out if somebody, you know what I'm saying, put them like, yo, my man, you know what I mean? It's too easy. It's furthering the culture. It's growth.
Yeah, Sue Surf's voice, it makes it sound different. It's another battle rap league. No real innovation. RBE Weekly, YouTube shows innovation. Yeah. And you know what, Nicho, he's got to learn. You know what I mean? And not for nothing. It's so grassroots that when this is so grassroots that when you put yourself, okay, I'm gonna use myself as an example. Coming from the media aspect, I know the business aspect, but to the business acumen, I'm professional as it is, but being able to have to be in front of that camera and be accountable for things that I probably didn't have to be accountable for prior to, you have to think before you speak. Whereas where he was in another, he wore another hat as the battler, he has to learn that transition. I think he'll get there. He may not. But this is where this has to be a learning curve for him, because now you're the head honcho of something and you can sink it or you can make it grow. And he has to, he's having to be made accountable for those things. And I mean, like I said, I've heard some of the spaces where he had to retract some things that he was saying, or he had to go over and explain a little more. But the great thing about that is that even with him, he has Bill, and now you see that it ain't just Bill and Jakkboy that are just there helping. They actually are on paperwork, so they're just as qualified to tell us the things that, or articulate the things that Surf cannot. You see what I'm saying? So that, Sue Surf is he wants, and I can respect wanting something to go a certain way and being passionate about what you're doing, and then you have so many different people feeling a certain way or whatever. I am a firm believer about, it's not about what you say, it is how you say it. I get where you coming from. It's about how you say it. And he's going to have to learn that. And more, he's going to have to be made accountable for the rants, the misinformation. But again, I feel like it's going to come. And if it doesn't, supporters, you have to make everybody accountable. That happens with leagues.
It's growing pains.
It's growing pains.
It's growing pains. He'll figure it out.
We just went through some growing pains, and where I was so upset because it, like I said, I can see it from the perspective of being in it. And I'm a firm believer of, I don't speak on nothing that I ain't been through. If I haven't been in them shoes. So I understand where they're coming from when things happen and you have different speculations. There are things that, they're gonna get better. As long as they can keep this boat afloat and they do what they need to do and they keep it organic, they ain't gonna have no problems. But he's very accessible, whereas a URL with Beasley and Smack, they're not as accessible. You see what I'm saying? Sue Surf has always been very accessible. These battlers are very female and male, they're very accessible. So when you go to try to start something new and you're happy about it and and it's being formed right then and there, you got to be careful about what you put. I keep freezing. You got to be careful about what you put on camera because it comes back to bite you in your ass. And then it looks like you're not being transparent. When in actuality, hey, it was an idea and we sat back and, he actually, when this was all first being formed, he had to fall back because I'm sitting there and Honcho, why do I need your, trust me, I was sitting there looking like, okay, he said that, shout out to one of the guys that follows me on Twitter, Bobby. I can't not remember his name right now, but Bobby has been an avid battle rap fan for a while. Like I've known him for at least 10 years. And where he comes, he's very direct and he's going to speak his mind. But he doesn't say anything disrespectfully. You know what I mean? He's never disrespectful, but he's been here so long that he can understand what the game is. And he's very articulate. You can tell that he's very smart, but he had said some things, directed some things at Sue Surf, and Surf blocked him. And I don't feel like that's always the best way to do things because I don't feel like he wasn't trying to mock him or make fun of him or try to catch him up in anything. He just did not understand. And he felt like there were certain things that should happen with Midnight Madness and the battlers. Where he was coming from was more so, I just want the battlers not to be cheated because it's still the stench of, well, why would they battle for free? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's still the stench of, this sounds like a great idea, but why would they battle for free?
Well, they signed up for it. You can't fight for somebody.
Here's the other part to this. Here's the other part to this. If they started with no-name battlers, like the biggest obstacle that I have with 1SKs and Brick by Brick is because nobody knows them. See what I'm saying? So where Surf said, hey, this is for the battlers that y'all may not know, or the battlers that don't have any notoriety.
Right.
And you put them on a card, like, again, Snake Eyes, None wasn't getting the respect that people felt that he had. They bigged this battle up. And this battle, if they booked it on URL, we wouldn't care. Let's be honest.
It's the biggest look of their career, to be honest, if you want to be real.
Right.
That's a fact.
And I fuck with Snake. Like, I feel like Snake has all the potential in the world. Like, he comes from grassroots with me. You feel me? So I definitely feel, and None, I've been knowing him for years, and he's such a great talent. And I feel like he's never got his shot. This right here for them, you feel me?
Yeah,
this one was a good.
We definitely feel you, and that comes with territory. It's like you got to pick and choose your battles, and this is a battle. If chosen correctly, it's going to elevate you. The thing is, everything doesn't elevate you. So, yeah, you could have got this battle on Caffiene, but it wouldn't have got the same attention. Everybody would have been booing this shit like they do some of them super fight cards. If this was on a super fight, y'all niggas would be upset.
This would have had no replay value.
But it got this push. Everybody's behind it. So you got to think about this. Really benefits the battlers more than anything, because if you are a no-name battler, forget getting paid. The look itself is getting you more access than you would have got on the Crucible, any other platform. So it's like you got to take the good with the bad. You might not get paid. You might get paid. Well, that's what your whole pen is for. If you standing on your pen, then you gotta do work. You gotta do work.
Even with the thing with that, you're also going in there for the exposure. So, like you said, your pen gotta be together.
It's like this. The great philosopher BG said, "You get it how you live." So, if you wanna get some money, if you wanna get some money, get it how you live. Get this spit. The thing is, even if you lose, you still might win in the end. Because look at None. He lost in the building. He's winning on the app, and he's getting all this support. So you got people who never would have been champion None,
and they talking in his corner, and they talking and looking.
Now they in his corner, like, yo, give None some place. None was robbed. This actually is building None up more.
It is.
Snake won, so his name is getting elevated because now Snake got the belt. People want to shoot at Snake. This has helped both of them immensely. These two dudes are in a position, and they are in a better position than they were before this battle took place. So you can't like shit on the process when the process is working. You know how many dudes was in the Crucible that you do not know or you do not care about? I call the shit the Lunchables. They didn't give a fuck with none of that shit. They said Kid Slade.
Lunchables.
They said Kid Slade won the Crucible of the year. I didn't even watch the nigga Crucible. I didn't watch none of that shit till he was in the tournament. Let's keep it a buck. Okay? I didn't give a fuck about the Crucibles, the PGs, none of that shit. You know how many PGs I watched? I watched 3 PGs. I watched Loso PG that was on the big stage. I watched Swamp, and I watched Ace PG. I don't be watching none of the PGs.
I think I might have watched 4. I think I might have watched 4.
If I watched somebody PG, it was an established battle rapper, and I went back and watched it PG. It wasn't something I watched off Bucks. So niggas gotta get, man. Listen, this helped them more than it did. So
sorry about that, y'all.
Good. But
I'm sorry,
this is the process. This process is cultivating talent in a way that's different than other ways of cultivating talent, but it's still doing the job of cultivating the talent. Okay. So if everything you do is for money, you're never gonna get nowhere in life, because money cannot be your fucking end all be all, because everything is not gonna get you no money. But you know what get you? But see, because fuck money, you need opportunities. Because if you get an opportunity, once you get an opportunity, you can get some money.
It's true.
But getting some money ain't gonna always get you an opportunity. So you might get paid, but you might not get that opportunity that you want. If Snake Eyes and None was on Caffiene, it would have been it would have been a bag, but it wouldn't have been the same opportunity because nobody would have cared. This is an opportunity that's going to lead them to a bigger bag. So everything shouldn't be about money. Sometimes it's about the opportunity. I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You was just freezing.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. You was just freezing.
Okay. No, because my thing, yeah, it's doing something.
This was a good one.
Okay.
Man.
I'm good.
This is a good show today, man.
But you know, I just tell people you can't be always motivated.
It really was.
This is a good show, man. It was cooking
but
today.
If you have some money, go to my Twitter, Savage Vandross, and my pin tweet is my merch. Copy you some shirts. Hey,
get you some shirts. I'm about to get one of them just.
Hey, that rhyme. That was a bar.
Yeah. So you know,
I'm definitely doing it. I'm definitely doing it.
Yeah,
I'm still, as we were talking about with this event, I'm still recouping from our last event. Like I said, people got to understand. You know, I ain't in a tax bracket, goddamn it. I'm a single mama. But so what, Bishop? You won, but you won by a hair. You went. You wasn't even supposed to win that round.
Hold on.
We had a family versus.
He ain't even versed everybody to be able to say that because the verses can happen now. He ain't versed everybody to say that.
Shout out to Marcellus who judged our family verses in the family room. We're gonna bring the verse to YouTube. We know it. We probably can't do it on YouTube. We probably have to do that on Twitter. We probably have to do it on Twitter because Twitter, I don't think you
can get flagged.
Yeah, so see, we'll probably
have to do it on Caffiene.
You get flagged on Twitter for real?
You can get flagged on Twitter for copyright.
Oh
get started
shit.
with Twitter.
Okay.
Okay, right. Okay.
Salute to you. Are we looking for interns? Hey, you can DM me or email me at wingedtruth@gmail.com. Hey, you know, we can holler at me. We definitely are looking for good, you know, good solid people. I don't know everything, but I know a lot. You know, we definitely try to bring information. You know what I mean? You gotta, the information is key. You can't always tear down everything, you know, as we feel. And here's the thing. If for some reason something happens and something is found out that we weren't told, what do you do about it? Are you going to still support or are you not? You know what I mean? I just feel like, let's see what happens. Right now, it's a great goddamn look. And yeah, you know, let's see. We're getting good battles. And for me, you know, for me, I'm looking at this shit like, hey, I'm seeing battlers that I've heard about, and it's the way that setting, the way he described that setting. I'm a visual person. Like you know what I mean? I like the build-up type shit. So for me, the way he explained it, it was just kind of like, wow, this is what we doing. You know what I mean? That's some dope ass shit to me. So I could feel how intense it would be in a room for a battler, and they're gonna give their best. That's what I'm looking for. So when I do the 1SKs and I tell you to send me your footage, I'm the type of person, I don't look at that battle that you send me. I look at it, but I look at what you're doing now, what you did in the middle. I'm looking for those certain things, you know. So when I see somebody at their best on something like this,
look at this.
That's what I look for to go to a 1SK that may be on a max out, because that max out setting is bonkers.
All online.
I need that. You feel me? So like I said, it helps so many different people. Again, it's helping us, Snake Eyes. It's helping. And then with these dudes that are getting these battles, that are getting these belts, hell yeah, you know. So I'm ready to, I'm anxious to see what's gonna happen, you know, and what's going from there. Let's see. I said what I said. He called you Black Thought. You know what?
No,
y'all crazy. Anyway, we gonna get out of here, and yeah, we gonna get out of here. We gave that 2 hours and 30 minutes, and yeah, that's what it is. Appreciate y'all. Always make sure you subscribe. Yeah, Bishop, it is the setting. The setting is dope it's golden for battle rap. It really is. It really is. I asked Jack where this next one is going to be, and if we are in the area, we might just pull up and you know, do a little thing or two, do a little razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
Let me see what Bishop say. Knowing that you could possibly go home broke, shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But it ain't though, because they don't think it can happen to them. They don't think it can happen to them.
Yeah. Niggas don't think shit is sweet, but you know what? Hell, if you battling rent money, battling with rent money, right? If you battling with rent money, you better do what you got to do.
Who got the rent money?
As I said, Savage, get that website. Get that website again to the merch.
All right. Follow me on Twitter, Savage Vandross. If you go to my pinned tweet, it has the link right to get my merch. So you hit my Twitter up, or if you're on my Instagram, Savage Vandross 81, I got it in my link tree. It's also in my Twitter bio. But you know, fuck with your boy. Thank you. Hey.
As always, it's been a pleasure. Make sure y'all go on over to both Savage and Slave's YouTube channels and subscribe.
Come tap in.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Alrighty.
Yo, it's the level of competition for me. Two battlers locked in a verbal annihilation, dog fight. You bring in the bars, you bring in the wordplay, the attributes that make the battle grand. It's the breakdown, baby. Get your bars up. fuck with us. One night of